Hi guys.
All
right, let's see if this. Oh, there's the chat. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
Bye. I get so confused with that. I was like, sure, this is clean. This is made for kids, and I guess if it's made for kids, they're like, well, the kids don't need to be chatting up in the chat room, so they shut the chat room off. So I don't know. Sorry, I messed with the settings.
Okay, why don't I have the chat on mine?
I don't know.
I'm clicking from my page.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. We did some advertising. This is the one. And the chat's there. So copy it straight from here. Copy link.
Okay.
Let's go to your Facebook. Edit. Excuse us, guys. Sorry.
More than merrier. Trying to get everybody in who's bored tonight.
Remove link. And then paste. That should be the right one now.
Okay.
And then when you click on it, the chat should...
Maybe I have to start a brand new one all over again.
No, because the other one wouldn't be here. This is us right now. And the chat is definitely on.
Okay.
The chat is definitely on.
All right. You figure it out.
All right.
I mean, you'll talk and I'll figure it out.
Hi, guys. So what's going on? Oh my goodness.
Who's in the room?
It's been a while. First live. Who's this is their first live? We've gotten so many new subscribers. Who's new? Who's this their first live? It kind of feels like our first live.
I know.
I was like, when was the last time we went live? I don't know.
Okay, let me see.
Don't even know.
Hi there.
Hi guys.
I've had a live chat there when I go to YouTube, but not from my Facebook page.
Well, the people who watch my Facebook page probably don't be chatting anyway, right? I don't know. Do they chat?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just ours, girl. I have no idea. I don't know because I don't know why it doesn't take people straight to the app.
All right. I don't either.
I don't know.
Okay.
You'll know. Say. Hi.
Okay.
How's everybody doing?
Okay, see, Curls, Vic said me, first live. Been too long, ladies. Stephanie Bell said, we know. Raven Rose Hall said, my first live. Let's see. Amanda Virgo said, so great to see you guys. So great to see you guys. Okay. It's been crazy. Yes, it has been, Kim.
Cray. I know. It feels like February was a whirlwind, and now March is a little bit of a whirlwind in its own way. This is my first time getting dressed in a week. I've been feeling so crusty because there's no reason to get dressed anymore.
I know, right? My earrings. Who saw the vlog that we did? Target. Remember my big hoop earrings? I said now I have a reason to wear them just to show off on live tonight.
Literally, like I put eyeshadow on and got dressed for live tonight, and it felt so good. So a song I'm ready to throw the whole year away. No, right? I mean honestly.
I know.
Honestly.
Yeah, truly March Madness, Isabel.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Our Friday Night Live's back. We're not quite sure yet.
Yeah, we're just
I don't know. We just felt like tonight we want it to go live. Right. So here we are. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because people think like you're YouTubers and you have time and you're home and you can make a lot of content and all that, but believe it or not, like our days are, I think we're just so discombobulated like everybody else is, so we're just trying to piece it all together day by day. So initially when this happened, we're like, oh good, now we'll have time to do lots of content and all that, but it doesn't seem to be working out that way.
Yeah, I mean, we're just like a weekend, but we definitely need to have a schedule. Like I said on my IG story today, I was like, I need to find a routine because I really liked, you know, getting up at 5 and then I went to work and I don't know, I had a routine down and now I'm waking up at 11 and then I'm just laying in bed all day, like not doing anything.
I'm just going to bed at 1 or 2 in the morning because we're up watching movies and he's all messed up.
It's
so
just cray.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to get on the schedule and all that. All right, Simple Jeremy said, what do you guys have in your hair today? So mine is day 5, maybe. Camille Rose. Camille Rose is still in my hair. When did we film that video?
Oh, wow.
When did we film that video? When did we put it out?
You see, today's Friday. Losing all track of time. We filmed it Tuesday.
No, we put it out Tuesday. We filmed it Monday. We filmed it Sunday.
Really?
We filmed it Sunday.
I don't know.
I think it's like day 4, 5-ish.
For you?
Yeah. This is still the one and done. The Camille Rose in my hair. The what is it? The aloe whipped butter gel.
All right, and me, curl mix. What else? But I've been sitting at the table because there was some frizz going on here. Because this morning, before I did that, I did the Afro-G. Even though tomorrow was the day, it's like every 4 weeks I'm going to do that. I think I mentioned it in a video that every 4 weeks I'm going to do it like I did back in 2017 when I did the big chop to bring back the health of my hair. And I'm really seeing the health come back. Though at other times I'm seeing, still, stragglers like these pieces from the bleach damage. But, it's doing a whole lot better. But anyway, all these kind of like frizzy pieces, I've just been sitting here playing around with the Botanicals Twist Assist that I got.
Twist Assist,
just trying to finger coil the frizz out. Because there's nothing better to do.
Have you ladies tried the Curl Mix Fresh? No, we haven't. So
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I tried the primer, not the leave-in, I don't think, the primer and the deep conditioner I tried.
Oh, we did.
I did. I liked it.
Oh, sickening?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I told you the day I did it.
Girl, I don't be remembering stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't remember March Madness today. Because we ran to West Point with Spencer, we were like field trip, and we just rode in the car and stayed in the car. And oh my gosh, the line to get onto the base was ridiculous. They were thermometering everybody. Stopping cars. Everybody had to get a thermometer across their head and their neck. Like, you weren't getting on that base unless they wanted to know if you traveled internationally, like all that kind of stuff. They were not letting us up in there unless, we had no fever or anything.
Everybody goes in through one entrance. The last time we went in through another entrance, there was other ways to get in.
Yeah, there's other ways to get in. I think only one entrance was open. Everybody's going in the same way. So there was trucks and cars and nobody was getting in. But we did that. And then on our way back, I was like, oh my gosh, we didn't do our March Madness this week. So that's why we had to do a voiceover. It was all done literally within like 2 or 3 hours. By the time I got home, I was like, I completely forgot. I was like, where was my brain this week? No idea. So if you told me you did Curl Mix Fresh,
then our outing, every day we go to the grocery store for entertainment. So we just keep stacking. We said we are going to be big as houses, and because you can't exercise, the gyms of course are closed. So we eat, can't exercise.
It's going to be a really bad situation. And I didn't we weren't that consistent with the gym, but because I was working, I was walking around the school building every day, getting my steps in. I even realized I was exercising all day at work, and now that's completely stopped.
We have an antiquated, rusty, dusty, spider-ridden bike that was on its way to the dump, okay? Nothing else. It wasn't going to...
Exercise bike.
Yeah, exercise bike. And we are going to get it out tomorrow.
Like that.
I'm going to try to put some, what is that, WD-40 or something on it.
And try to bring it back to life.
Again. We need something around here. See, because I can't just walk around the neighborhood because of my balance. So I like going to the gym and using the treadmill because I'm able to hold on to the sides. But now I can't just walk out in the world normal walking. I'll walk too slow and it's not enough to kind of do cardios. So I have to figure out something around here.
Yeah.
So we're going to dig up that bike tomorrow.
So I saw somebody say I'm not drinking coffee tonight. No, you started drinking smoothies, but you now are on the ones that you buy. Are they Tropicana?
No, these are the Simply. Who likes Simply Limeade, Simply Lemonade?
Yeah.
Okay, so now they have Simply smoothies, and this one is the mango.
Pineapple.
The mango.
Is it pineapple?
Peach. It might just be the mango. It might just be mango. Even though on the cover it shows apple is in it, mango is in it, pineapple's in it.
But at first you bought a whole bunch of frozen fruit, and so I've been partaking. So this is banana, strawberry, and blueberry with pineapple juice and a scoop of vanilla ice cream in it, and it's so good.
Oh, Elfrida said today I turned 55 at 5:55. Oh, wow.
Happy birthday.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, no, DH, well, you probably said it before I explained it. No, I can't exercise at home, walk in my neighborhood, because, that won't work for me. I need to hold on to something so I can keep up the pace at a decent pace. I can't just walk. I'll be leisurely walking. I won't lose an ounce. I need to get some cardios going here. So I think we're going to drag up the bike. Okay, that's not too bad. That's kind of cute because it was frizzy a little bit.
And I need my hair to, Hey, Tay, did you pick up the cake line from your blog? No, we didn't. And then we went out again a second time. We saw it in another store, and we were going to get it. I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can reach out to the company. Because, the products were $8.99 each, and we wanted so many of them. And since I'm I'm no longer working because I worked in a school district. Now schools aren't in session, and I was a building substitute. So there's nothing I can do. I only like work, even though I was full-time, I was getting paid every day to be there. Even sometimes if there wasn't a sub, there wasn't a position for me to like fill, I would just like go to the library or something. I was getting paid every day. But now there's nothing to do. They've gone straight online, and so now I'm just out of a paycheck. So I was like, I can't blow all this money right now on the cake line. So I was like, let me see if I can work a little MADCURLS magic. Like, hey, we're MADCURLS. We'd love to review your line, kind of thing. So I've been meaning to do that. I haven't yet, but the line looks so cute.
We've been getting lots of emails. I guess it would be emails, right? Because I've been getting a lot from stores. I got one from Ulta. I got one from Sephora. You know, up to 50% off for things. I mean, they want people to not so much come into the stores, because of course we can't, but they want people to shop, buy, spend.
Yeah.
Because these stores don't want to go under this mess. I mean, this has never happened before, ever.
Yeah.
People just, it's like we're all learning at the same time how to navigate this.
Yeah, thank you, Samantha. Yeah, I'm slightly panicked, but I'm just like, you know what? Like, God has everything under control. It's going to be okay. Thank God, really, we have YouTube. You know, we film, we make videos. You know, we make some coins when you guys watch the ads on our videos, that kind of thing. So I'm like, we have this platform right now. Let's utilize this for the time being, you know, like the way we can.
God is always in control, because you guys know that we were busted for February, and we kind of like let it go for whatever reason, no reason in particular. And then all of a sudden we started cranking it up, and then this happened. And so we're like, thank God, like we kind of put life back into the channel.
Our channel die completely
because yeah. All right, so what I'm doing here now, if anybody's watching me, and I'm trying to find the grain where the hair is spinning, whether it's twirling towards Tay or whether it's twirling toward the teddy bear, so that it'll curl, like I'll get that coil. Because if I don't find the grain, this is what it looks like. It's like almost like I'm unraveling it. So I'm trying to just get that coil. So that's what I'm doing here.
Okay. Ashley, I can't. She said, in the words of 45, people are dying that have never died before. Tell me why we've been laughing about that for like 2 days. We've all said it to each other like we've like heard it for the first time. Like we just keep saying it. It's so funny, I can't. But where did it go? The new Cream of Nature line, that didn't really tickle my fancy. I don't know. We didn't get their charcoal line. I really kind of only get things that have stylers. I'm not really attracted to like treatment kind of line, so I don't even really know what it is, but I kind of saw it.
Yeah, I was gonna say my memory wanders every now and then. I saw Miss Yvette said, "LoriAnne, your hair is fabulous. So is yours, Tay." Thank you. I saw that before. I was so busy. I had to go back.
You had to go back to get your compliment.
Things, but my mind wanders. Okay, so you know, it's the age. It's the age. Yeah. And all the mess, the stress.
I know.
I can't think a lot.
So I saw, oh my gosh, we brought, well, I don't want to say a lot, but we have a lot. Like, we have the Honey's handmade products here. We're going to show you guys. We're going to be reviewing those. I brought my As I Am line down because I did buy the entire line from, that was my splurge. When Sally's had, I think, like a 20% off sale, free, no, maybe it was 30% off if you spend $75 or something like that. And then when I put all the products in the car, I spent $75. I did talk about the Jamaica Black Castor Oil water on my IG. And they actually put 2 in there. I think that was a mistake, but thank God, because I've been going through it like crazy. It's the only thing I refresh my hair with. It is lit.
Really?
I love it. No, it's really good. Oh. It's a really good refresher spray. I really like it.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah, I really like it.
Okay.
It's what I've been grabbing. And if you guys have been here for a while, you know what I typically grab is the Cream of Nature, the leave-in coconut milk leave-in conditioning spray, joint. But okay, I've been loving the,
not too bad for somebody who hasn't dressed in days. And I wasn't used to putting on makeup again until my eyes are so light. So like, excuse me if my eyes are like super light.
We don't know how to put makeup on anymore.
I was trying to conceal. And I was just like, what?
I've been obsessed with TikTok, not making them. We said maybe we'll get so bored that we might start making TikToks. But I've been just watching TikToks, and there was one that came up that was a makeup hack. And it was like, you know, if you're into makeup, like do this. So what you do is you moisturize your face first, put translucent powder on your face.
Okay.
Then you put setting spray, then you put your primer, then you put your foundation. So I tried it today. My skin looks flawless, but it is cakey.
Oh, I didn't notice.
It's a little cakey.
Okay, I don't see where it looks cakey at all. No. Not at all. No, because when I was asking you, you were like, I'm like, please, because I know I'm like very big. Gonna do some work for the thumbnail picture. At first I was like,
I feel like it's gonna, I don't know. I was like, could it be cakey? Some people in the comments were like, oh, my face was cake city. I saw it's a little bit more foundation-y than my skin normally looks, but
no, I'm saying, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about myself. No, mine's a little cakey. I'm too old for all this extra concealer tonight, but the brush got away from me and I couldn't fix it. You know how you just better just leave well enough alone when you mess up? Because I didn't have that kind of time. I was looking at the time and I'm like, is it worth it to start all over again? No, it wasn't. So it is what it is tonight.
You want to show what you bought? You did a little shopping. We'll start with you.
All right, so I found, after we did the shopping in the video, we were going to bring out all the video stuff because there's a video out there of all the stuff, the haul that we did. But after that, I went to Camille Rose one night, bored, and remember that they had a mousse. So she had a mousse, so I got the mousse.
I just saw somebody do a really cool, I think it was a perm rod set using just that mousse.
Really?
So I wonder how it will do for a...
I don't know. It says spiked...
A wash and go.
Bacuri, B-A-C-U-R-I, styling foam. And it says on freshly cleansed and detangled hair, pump a liberal amount onto hands and mold into hair. Let foam marinate for 3 to 5 minutes. That's where they lost me.
Marinate?
Yeah, that's where they lost me. Like when I put products in my hair, like I keep it moving and you know, in section and then put it through and you know, and then I go to the next section. So I can't picture putting it all over and then like letting it marinate. Once I put it through the sections, I'm pushing it, I'm pulling it through, so there's no marinating to be had. But anyway, so that's what that says, and it says style as desired. Can be used for roller sets, wash and goes, blow dried hair, and braid or twist outs for all hair types.
Okay.
All right. So then
you're a major foam person.
I am.
So you'll probably be the one to test that.
Definitely. And I accidentally pressed it twice. I didn't realize that, so I have 2 foams.
2 came?
Yeah. So maybe hopefully I'll like it. I don't know. And then I was watching, is it Quinn Ray? Quinn is another YouTuber, and she was showing, I believe it was the, not this, no, I don't think it was, I think it was the,
I haven't seen these yet.
The co-wash. It was the Nourishing Co-Wash. And I'm like, I didn't know Camille Rose did something like that.
Guys, remember when this was only in the Curl Box and it was limited edition? So I guess now you can buy it on the website.
So the whole collection is called Her Essentials, and it came with I thought I got
it smells like lemons, kind of.
I could have sworn I got the deep conditioner. I don't see it here.
That's good.
So maybe.
What's that?
Maybe maybe I did get the deep conditioner. Maybe they put 2 of these in here by accident. This is the smoothie.
Oh.
Okay. So the whole line comes with the co-wash, a deep conditioner.
Just tried it.
The smoothie. It comes with a refresher spray. And what's the other thing?
Hi, Samantha Williams.
What's the other thing it comes with? I don't know.
Refresher spray, smoothie.
But to get the whole set on the website, on the Camille Rose website, was $50, and they were sold out. And I don't know how I like navigated my way out of that part and onto just getting it singly, because sometimes like things will be sold out. I remember back in the day when they had the leave-ins there. Remember those cute little leave-ins? The honey one and the tea, that oil and.
Ashley wants to know why you just whispered, like we can't hear you.
You're like, what did I say to you?
I don't know, you just like whispered something down low. Like maybe you were like talking to yourself trying to think, but I guess we can still hear you.
Guys, I'm touched. Okay, I'm touched. All right.
We know this. This
you guys know.
We know we're
Don't
all
make
touched.
me explain to the new people in the room, okay? All right. Okay, so I was saying all that to say what my memory's going, guys.
It's Quinn Ray.
Quinn Ray, okay.
Quinn Ray, yeah.
So I was watching her, and she showed the co-wash, and I was like, co-wash? And so then I went over to the site and saw the whole like $50 set, and we did that video that time on that lavender line, so I didn't want to like overindulge because like the originals, the OG products I love, I didn't want to like just overindulge in the new line until I kind of like knew what I was doing and you know and seeing what it was about. But I thought I got the deep conditioner. I'm surprised that it's not here. I could have sworn I got the co-wash.
You have to go back and check your order.
The deep conditioner, yes, and the smoothie. To me, that made sense. And then I got this. This wasn't part of the line, but I wanted to try the foam. But yeah,
so
I don't
weird,
know why.
Like,
that's not here.
There was like, so if there was a mistake in this one, my As I Am, there was like a mistake in my order, and there was like something missing from our Honey's Handmade.
Like 2 right now, so they're not delivering any more mail anymore, are they?
Yeah. So should we? Do you guys want to see Honey's Handmade? The Melba's Kitchen Collection, second edition.
Second edition. So cute. Remember, it's from the owners, Miss V. Valencia, and it's from her mother's, like an homage to her mother. So we did that last year. Remember last year, for those that remember,
we got flued out.
We got flued out thanks to you guys. We went to Florida and had a fabulous time.
Okay.
All right, yeah, so it's quite a bit to this collection.
Yeah. Should we? So these are the cleansers.
Okay. So 2 cleansers. So we have the Melba Sweet Pea and is it Spirulina Low Poo Conditioning Co-Wash. So I like low poos because it's like just enough foam lather. So I like that. And then there is a Melba's Light Beer and Ale Honey Lather. Yep, hand poured poo bar. So
I'm very interested in the shampoo bar.
Yeah, you said that.
I really like a good co-wash, so I'll probably end up trying both. But I really always wanted to try a shampoo bar. So, have you guys had good experiences with shampoo bar? Shampoo bars. I've never tried a shampoo bar. Oh, thank you, Stevenson. That's my shirt. All right, so those are the 2 cleansers. There is also a what is this? This is a scalp scrub. So it's the Melba's Detoxifying Buttermilk Stone Grit Scalp Scrub. So there is.
We thought that was really, really interesting, and we wanted to don't fall out. And we wanted to get the particulars on how to use that. So we reached out, and what did they respond back?
We have to. I have to read the email actually, but
But because when we first got it, we put it in our hands to see if it would melt, and it didn't. But they said that it will. I think we pulled that. Since we're talking about it
in our video.
Yeah, we'll definitely break it down in the video. But no, it's definitely, you can hear it. It's definitely new. It's like interesting. It's like I've never seen anything before on the market in the natural world yet. Have you guys? I mean, it's like it really is like almost like.
So it's made with coarse sea salt. That's why the granules are so big.
Okay.
So she found that they distribute better and exfoliate the scalp much better than fine grained salts. Okay. It says when you apply the salt to the scalp, use a minimal amount, part the hair, and scrub aggressive.
Who just did that?
And scrub. What? Yes.
Wow.
Who's that?
Christmas come early or Easter come. Thank you so much.
Who did that?
I don't know.
Girl, of course not, because you're way up there.
I know.
Girl.
Jail
Charles. Thank you. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at God.
Wow. Yes. Look at that.
Thank you. She said it says when you apply the salt to the scalp, use a minimal amount, part the hair, and scrub aggressively but gentle at the same time. And if that makes sense. Yeah. So
we'll
it's safe.
Figure it out. Yeah. It's definitely safe. And
so it says you'll notice the hotter the water, the grains will dissolve.
Okay.
Leaving not a trace of the salt's presence. Okay. So we are open
to that
and trying that out.
And what I was interested in next was because I love the sweet potato smell. I love the way she did that last year. Last year it was the co-wash. This year it's sweet potato and turmeric.
Cynthia Harris, won't he will?
Healthy scalp hair mask. I like the color. It's yellow. You can smell the slight, not as much as last year, but you can smell a slight whiff of the sweet potato. But very, very mild. But can you see the color? Everything's so bright.
I know. What color is that? What is this?
This is the turmeric one that I like.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The sweet potato.
Yeah.
And turmeric. This is the one I want to try. So that's a mask. Then there was another mask. There's Melba's Omega
3 in fatty acid shaft deep conditioning hair mask. There's this one. Yeah, all the all what they're like what they do and their ingredients, it's all written on the website. Mm-hmm. So it's not on each individual container. Right.
And again, don't forget it's based around soul food. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, we got the cute little t-shirts that say soul food on them, so we'll wear them when we do the video. And it's based again on her mother and her mother's recipes. And each recipe, I guess, has a story to it. And so this is how the products evolved. Yeah. So we'll go through all that.
So we're just kind of like showing you guys what's in here, the packaging, all that kind of stuff. But in our video, we'll go through each one and what they do. So there is that. So there's 2 cleansers, scalp scrub, 2 deep conditioners you're going to get. This one I'm really excited for, the coconut and apple curl glaze.
Yes.
So this is a styler. And everyone's still saying that's so nice. It is. Every little bit helps these days. So it's awesome. Thank you. So the curl glaze. Smells so good.
Has anybody ordered it yet?
Smells like Thanksgiving.
Yes, that was a random act of kindness, right? Or an act of kindness of Peter said.
Yes. we're not done yet.
Nope. Okay. Yeah.
So we don't have, believe there's a daily moisturizer in here. We were sent 2 of the Melba's Butter Pecan Curl hair butters, but there is a daily moisturizer that comes in a jar as well. We didn't get sent
We
don't
that.
have those. We don't have that.
But this smells so
Oh,
good.
that's the one that's open.
This is the pecan one. Oh my gosh. This is the defining hair butter. So, let me see. It smells so good. But it's like, it's not like a butter like you would think, like the thickness of, say, like, what other butters have we had? Like the Alikay ones or...
And like the Camille Rose one we just did.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So, but I'm saying even thicker than that sometimes, like at a time like this when my hair is dry, I would take a butter, so to speak, and put it on my hair. I think this line, not this particular line, but this brand, it does have a butter. It smells like vanilla, and I've used that in the past.
There's 2 more products though.
There is, okay. For times like this where my hair is like kind of dry a little bit, and I put that in my hair. So it's not like that. So I'm wondering if this can be kind of like a styler of some sort. Uh-oh, she said, oh no. Dougie?
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh. All right. I have to keep the party going.
Yeah, you do.
All right, I'll keep the party going, guys.
Okay.
Doggy emergency. Okay. All right, so then, let me see, oh, that was that. You said there's 2 more? Okay, and then there are the Melba's Lemonade and Cucumber Curl Revival Mist Refresher. So it's another refresher. And let me see what it smells like. Has anybody ordered it yet? Definitely Doggy wants to be on screen.
Huh?
No, somebody said Doggy wants to be on screen.
Oh.
Smells good. Smells fresh. Smells like almost like cucumbers. Does it say oh, it does say cucumbers on it. Yeah. Okay, so this smells good. This is a refresher. And then we have, last but not least, is the Creamy Corn Silk. I couldn't really see with the writing because it's hard to see. It's like pale yellow. I assume it's some sort of an oil, but let me take the rest of the packaging off. I was excited. I didn't even know she was going to come out. Of course I wouldn't know. I'm not part of the biz, but a part 2. I loved part 1. Okay, healthy hair, instant shine, tame frizz, and strengthen naturally. Okay, so I guess like an oil. Let's see. Come out.
What product are you showing now?
The oil. I'm testing it now. You have to always test everything. It's clear. Let's see what it smells like. Oh, it smells good. You can kind of smell corn in it. It's like a faint, almost like a sweet, almost like a crackle corn. Like what's that corn that I like? The
candy corn?
like not candy corn. What's the corn I've been eating? That popcorn is sweet and salty. It smells like that.
The boom chicka pop?
Yeah, it smells kind of like that. Kettle corn. Yeah, it smells like that a little bit. So that's the collection. Number 2. So who got some? I bought my first Honey's Handmade products with a buy 1 get 2 sale. MADCURLS make me buy it. Am I having a hair problem tonight, Becky Newfield? What kind of a hair problem? I had one when I first came on. I thought I fixed it. Apparently I didn't.
Maybe because you keep touching your hair.
I always
We're
touch
hair touchers.
I always touch my hair. I twisted it and touching it before it's fully dry, but it's what I do.
Oh, news.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Ashley purchased the Nova collection. Ashley Mullings. Yeah, who said that she sent it? We were thinking about doing something with she sent it. You know, I mean, things change, like, you know, unexpectedly. So we don't know who's shipping things, who isn't. So I don't know. But this is what we have, and we have plenty to work with since we did our haul. Who would have known that we really will have time to do these things now? So, let me see. let me see. Little fires everywhere. I haven't seen any fires. Anybody seen fires? Okay. Commercials for fires? Let's see. Is anyone watching the new Netflix show about the natural hair products? What's the name of that? Can't remember the name. I think there's one that's out there that just came down in my notifications last night about Madam C.J. Walker. Is that the one, perhaps? But that wouldn't be about products. That would just be about her, probably, and her business.
Okay. Let me put some more products on the table.
I know, right? You know, that's a good question. 234 people in here. Where's everyone from? Yeah, where is everyone from?
Oh, that's a good question.
Everybody, drop in the chat where you're from.
I'll take the rest of it.
I'll take the rest of it. Here you go. There you go. Here's a book. Here's a cool bar, girl.
Okay.
Exactly. Everything from the brand is straight up love. We've been into the P.O Major honey line. Oh, really? Okay. How's it working for you, Sybil? No, Sarah, I haven't. Well, we haven't really gone out any place and gotten dressed and done my hair, but I guess I could have, because we did go to the grocery store a few times, but no, I didn't reach back yet for it.
Reach back for what?
For the micellar water.
Oh. I won't be doing any reaching.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Okay, Old Forge, Pennsylvania's
Sorry,
Angela.
guys. Doggy emergency.
It's a show on Hulu about natural hair or the fires.
Oh, look where all the people are from. Oh, the Pacific Northwest. Mississippi, North Carolina,
so I need you to come back in because you always push it on up. I'm down there. I'm back probably like 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Some South Africa, El Paso. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Southern California, Texas, Atlanta, Philly. We're in Connecticut. If you didn't know.
Oh, okay, Angela, we will.
Oh, Manchester, England.
Hey. Who's from New York? I know y'all on here because y'all on lockdown.
We're laughing, but we're on lockdown starting Monday. Ours starts Monday.
I know, but we have a curfew of 8, right?
Yeah.
Now,
which I'm like, you know, I don't know, but the whole thing with the curfew was like, is it at its height at night? What's curfew gonna do?
Yeah, like the malls were closing at 7, like so all day long you could parade around the mall, and then they shut it at 7. Like, what difference would that make? So finally they shut them all down now.
Yeah.
24-hour lockdown.
Okay, so we did our Cantu video, the avocado line. And I didn't know there was another Cantu line out that was out. So I picked up the flaxseed Cantu too. So you guys saw the stick. I actually did my edges with the stick today.
Oh, I love that stick so much.
So the Cantu flaxseed, I used the stick. This is the smoothing, the smoothing oil. It has flaxseed, olive, almond, castor, and avocado oils in it. I probably didn't need it, but I just wanted the whole line. It's like, do I really need another oil? Oil's one of those things. It's like, do you really need the, did we leave the ring light on? We only have one left. One of our soft lights blew, and I think it's on, so I need to go turn that off.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Everything.
Sorry, I wanted the whole line, but oil is one of those things where if there's a whole new line and there's an oil in it, I put that on kind of along with the shampoo and conditioner. It's like, do I really need the oil? Like, do I really need the shampoo and conditioner? But I bought the oil anyway. Mm-hmm. That, and then what I've really been liking, but just to refresh my hair, is the flaxseed cream gel. So I do want to try this as a one and done. It has a very interesting consistency.
How Little Fires Ever is a show on.
It's a cream gel. It's not really opaque, but very interesting consistency. I like to refresh little frizzies with it. So
that's what I get for tuning in and out to the comments. I'm like, where are the Little Fires Everywhere? And it's actually a show on Hulu.
Rachel Willis, Tay, I stocked up on the Cream of Nature refresher sprays. They are amazing. Oh, Summertime says she's in Fairfield, Connecticut. Oh, you're right in our backyard.
Oh, she said, is that the one that said we're going to ever do meet and greets in Connecticut? No, on Hulu lately I've been watching Born Behind Bars. Such a good series.
Right, I need to go.
And I don't know certain words that you can't say, like we don't want to be demonetized, so that's why we're not mentioning, you know, the big word that we all are here for tonight on lockdown and all that, so we can't mention that. We noticed and certain things I found out today, you can't mention anything having to do with people doing time or something. I didn't know that, but anyway, you guys know I'm into my prison series. Love it. Born Behind Bars, very, very good. I think there was 10 episodes. And I like it when they do it like that because like you get to know the women and all of that. And so it was really good. The new Cantu, where did Tay find that? I think she found it. I think she piecemealed it, Angela. I think some in Target. Where'd you find that Cantu? Target?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Cantu, yeah. The Cantu flaxseed was in Target.
Okay.
All right. I also reached out to Rizzo's Curls, because we did them 2 years ago, but we used a gel when we did their line. I don't know why, because we were doing one and dones back then, but for some reason we didn't one and done their product, but now we want to redo it and do it right. And then they also have a refresher spray now.
Yeah, it's new, right?
Refresh and detangle spray. So you guys have requested us to do Rizzo
many
curls
times
and do it the right way.
Right.
Girl, she said, Tay, show the Cantu stick. It's upstairs. I can't. And I thought I threw it in there. Okay. But I was like, we showed it in a video. I'm like, so why do I need to bring it down here?
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. And so I use it all the time. I said, what did I say to hold back these? What did I said these gray hairs, but it was for something else.
Busted baby hairs?
Oh yeah, baby hairs. And I said, hold back these gray hairs. I love it. Like it smooths it down, and it's like waxy, kind of, like, for lack of a better term.
It's not a stronghold though. At all. I don't think it's any Cream of Nature.
No, for my purposes, it does it because it darkens that area, so I don't have to necessarily color it with the Bumble and Bumble stick, you know, the gray parts, even though I'm finding that, like, they're getting less and less. I don't know whether those are parts that are falling out or something. You know how, like, you shed hairs every now and then? So it's less gray there at the temple these days.
The spray, it's true. It smells so good. Oh, so people are saying this is really good.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Is it a refresher?
It's a refresher.
Okay.
Yeah. Refresh and detangle spray. What do you guys use it for? Do you use it to detangle your hair? Do you use it to refresh your hair? So there is a shampoo, curl defining cream, and deep conditioner. So we will be doing that. Rizzo's Curls. And then I also reached out to my old fave, my first collab ever on social media, Bounce Curl, because they have, I wanted their their cream, which I was a little shocked at how small it is. I was like, oh, but I can't wait to try this. Their avocado and rose oil clump and define cream. Can't wait to try this. But speaking of creams,
that's the truth. Okay.
I think we're allowed to say it. I don't think it was in the contract that we couldn't say it yet, but that we have a new affiliate code.
For what? Oh, can we say it?
Yeah, I think we can, right? Yeah, guys. So we are now Meech affiliates. Meech Beauty. We will have a code for Meech, and I'm very excited about that because we've been talking about Meech like since last year. Yeah. We tried it a year ago. Love their deep conditioners. I really wanted to try their style, their what is it? Their new cream, and that's how this whole thing started. And I was like, hey, Meech, and they were like, hey, do you guys want to be affiliate? Like, yeah, we do. So
I mean, we really do.
Shoot, we should have been got a code. So yeah, because I'm excited about that.
It's always went out in our this or that videos. The protein deep conditioner. I love their protein deep conditioner.
Deep conditioners are amazing. Moisturizing and their protein one. Really, really good. Love their twist cream. Is there twist butter? Is it a butter?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yes. So there's that. So we'll be trying their cream as well, their curling cream. But yeah, so this is the Bounce Curl one. Avocado and rose oil clump and define cream. And then they send...
Has anybody tried it?
Yeah. This Bounce Curl cream. Anybody? Any takers?
How long has that been out?
definitely a while, right? Congrats, MADCURLS. Proud of you.
Okay, it's very perfumed.
You know, one coat out, another coat in.
Right. All right, it's very perfumey, right?
And what's cool with the Meech code is that when you use our code, there's like a special gift or that will be with like your purchase if you use our code. When you make a purchase, there'll be like an extra little gift there. So I'm like, oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's a cool
that's
incentive.
Cool incentive.
Yeah.
Right, so taming the beast, that I'm having a wicked lag. So sometimes what you have to do is exit out, and then come back in. So maybe it'll catch up at that point.
Okay.
I don't think it's because you're in California, because we've had other people, I mean, from all over. So I think sometimes it's just, you have to do that. Even sometimes when I'm sitting here and I'll see, you know, I'll just kind of like click out and come back in.
Do you guys still have an Alikay Naturals code? Yes.
Yes.
So we have a code for Alikay Naturals, Nature's Little Secret. I'm sorry. Alikay Naturals, Nature's Little Secret, Eden BodyWorks, Power in Black.
Power in Black. I know we're seeing people like use that code.
Yeah, because, someone's buying Power in Black shirts.
Yeah, because probably new people are coming in and you're seeing our videos and we're wearing the t-shirts in our videos.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so for MADCURLS, we got all their shampoos and their conditioner, and they have a new refresher and a leave-in. So these were kind of like the new pickups that I really wanted to try. So I use MADCURLS like straight through college. I love
you really did. And then is that all the washes and stuff you did one time? Okay.
All the shampoos, and I think they all made a positive on the negative side. Although I did just retry their clarifying, really liked it. The conditioner afterward, did not like it at all. Still. But they're clarifying, very good. I really like their clarifying shampoo.
Lee Butler said I want to try the protein treatment from Meech, because to me that really won me over. Like I could move away from, what did I think, like the Afro-G days. Afro-G I'm doing now because I felt like my hair really required that every 4 to 6 weeks. Right now I'm doing the well, actually the 3-week one or the 6-week one. Right now I'm doing the 3-week one because I did it because I didn't want to go to the store a few weeks ago, and that's what I had in the house. I always talk about that little collection I got from Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week. So I finally cracked it open and used it and loved the results. So I said, okay. So again, I did it again this morning. That's heavy duty, like when you really want to really do some serious mending. But other than that, I use Meech. Is it Meech? Meech.
Meech?
Meech?
Yeah, because we say, let me say Meech, but it's not Meech, it's Meech.
So yeah, no, that one I love.
So what's the Meech code I'm ready tonight? We will let you guys know. It's not active yet. I'm probably thinking within like the next week they'll give us our code, because we just signed our contract with them. So within the next week.
Oh wait, so Emily Hemingway said that's a hairspray, not a refresher for Bounce Curl. Where's that?
You are very right. It is a hairspray. Sorry. Yes, it is. Medium to strong, flexible hold to create hold, texture, and volume.
Interesting.
It is a hairspray. Have you tried it?
Let me see.
Interesting.
Hairspray. Who uses hairspray? I never thought about using hairspray on natural hair. Did you?
No.
Yeah. I think, wow, maybe the year of 2017 when we were doing a Christmas video for WeedAd, and I wanted to use WeedAd products, so I used the WeedAd hairspray. But do you want your hair so, is it coiffed in place? Like
that hairspray is strong. The hairspray is good for volume.
Okay, so sometimes I do that. I'll put it like in roots and make bigger hair.
Samantha asked about the YouTube giveaways. Does YouTube alert us when you comment on our comment? It should. When you guys comment or re-comment, we get alerts to our iPads and our phones, and if you have YouTube notifications on, right? So if I like reply to somebody and then they reply back, I get the alert that they replied back. So you guys should.
Okay. Really?
Yeah. Do you guys get notifications when like, say if you've commented to us before and we comment back, do you get those notifications?
Yeah. I don't know where to look for them at, because I do comment.
Yeah, no, last week I was stressed. I was like, I was begging the 2 people. I'm like, come on, you have 10 hours. You have 5 hours. You have 2 hours. And I'm like, okay, pick a new person. Next person. You have 24 hours. You have 10 hours. You have 5 hours. Picks the next person. Like, I mean, I was like, guys, oh my gosh.
I'm like, why sign up for a giveaway if you're not going to be around when you win?
Yeah, so,
it says it will alert if you turn on all notifications, Flower Child said. Okay.
But, okay. So how do you know if you've won on Instagram? We will at your name and we will send you a direct message.
What would you say?
Someone wants to know how you know if you've won.
Okay.
I never heard who won the Nature's Little Secret giveaway. So you could go back to the Nature's Little Secret video and it's in the comment. So we pin a comment of who the winners are.
And would you
we do announce it on the video. So if you go back to, like, say the Curl Mix video, there will be a pinned comment that says, like, this giveaway is closed. The 2 winners are on Instagram and on YouTube. Who they are.
How do you do it? You put it through the spinner?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we use pickacomment.com or commentpicker.com, I think it is. Yeah.
Oh, Veronica Glover said, I won. Thank you. Okay.
But we have the one we just did today, Alikay Naturals, and we have, what is it? We have 2 more coming up, actually, because I reached out to people, and so there's only one Friday left in March, so we're going to make one on Monday to Thursday, and then the next one will start Friday. So there's 2 more coming.
It says, if you don't have any friends to tag, can you tag yourself for the contest? You're on Instagram, you don't have any friends?
I don't know about that. I mean, we used the first time we did it, we had like serious rules. We were like, don't be tagging Britney Spears and Kim Kardashian.
Right. What are you drinking, Tay?
Oh, look at, there's some people are like, you can tag me. There we go. I'm drinking a smoothie, a strawberry banana blueberry smoothie. Introvert life. No, I hear that.
Right? I know.
I hear that.
That would be me. I'm like, who else doesn't have friends on Instagram? I'm never on Instagram.
Will there be any empties videos or this or that coming up? We're trying to collect some empties now. We're kind of getting them together. We don't have enough for like a decent video yet, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
So lastly, what I have here to show is the entire As I Am
wow,
line, which I bought because someone commented, they were like, Sally's is having a sale, and I just went and I had the spirit of purchasing on me. So and you guys know I've been talking about this line since it came out.
It fell upon you?
It did, and I really wanted it. So
does it smell good?
I bought the whole line. I think it did, and it excites me that it has Jamaican black castor oil in it. Because I've been really loving Jamaican black castor oil lately. So this is what the water looks like, the Jamaican black castor oil water. This is the new one. I have one that's open upstairs. I like how big it is.
I do too.
16 ounces.
You use it to
I like the spray. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can either have it come out as a spray or a stream. Yeah, a stream, it'll come like darting out, or if it's like a spray.
Is it like water, or is it like...
No, it's like water.
Sticky? Okay, it is?
It is like water.
And do you know what's in your hair when you put it in? Because I really wanted to spray it in, but I didn't want to change the consistency of my wash and go, which like now is like curl mix, and I didn't want to put that in before I started putting in my avocado moisturizer or my gel. I thought it might change up something, but I definitely want to get that castor oil into my roots.
Yeah, so like the castor oil's in there, but it doesn't make your hair feel like any kind of way, but I do feel like my hair looks like shinier or something when I use it to refresh.
Thicker and healthier, I think. Yeah.
A little something. I saw someone ask about the Camille Rose. Yeah, this is Camille Rose, I think day 4 or 5, maybe 5. Yeah, this is still Camille Rose in my hair. I haven't washed my hair yet. But yeah, so there's the water. There is
Jabrina Santana Taylor has the aloe whipped gel in her hair, and that's day what?
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what are we talking about?
You're doing that, and I just saw a comment. Somebody wants to know, do we still have the aloe whipped gel in our hair?
Yes. So this is still the aloe whipped in my hair. This is day 5 of that.
Yeah.
So
and I don't.
So there's a shampoo and conditioner, which I'm excited to use because I love the As I Am Long and Luxe. I mentioned that maybe a lot in 2018.
Yeah, that's what made you kind of like switch over, right?
To shampoos and conditioners. So the shampoo and conditioner, but there is also a co-wash, which I've tried, and it's decent. I still think, though, the coconut one is the best. But I'm willing to give this a go.
Out of all of them?
One more time.
They've come out with quite a few since then,
Remember I was calling it Long and Lou?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So there's that. So those are the cleansers. There's a mask in here. Moisturizing mask. Picked up the mask. I really like the packaging. Packaging is pretty.
Let me see the mask.
You want to see the mask? Okay. There's a curling cream and there's a smoothie. So the Long and Luxe smoothie I really did not like. Bought it, did not like it.
Open that.
Gave it away, and then I wanted to. Oh, girl, there's tape on it.
Oh, no wonder.
When we bang it all up. I really didn't like the smoothie from the As I Am, the Long and Luxe line. I felt like it made my hair very dry, but I bought it, gave it away, bought it again, and I think gave it away again. So, yeah, we'll see how this smoothie does. Okay. And then there's a curling cream. So, a lot of products.
Oh, there's a smoothie in the line?
Yes, and there's a curling cream. How does the JBCO co-wash compare to the co-wash from the blue line? So the blue line, I don't really compare that to anything because that's like a treatment and it smells like a treatment. Like I'm not grabbing that blue line on a regular day because it's really to get your scalp together if you have scalp issues, if you have itchy scalp.
So very pepperminty, right?
Yes, it's tea tree. So I only grab that when my scalp is itchy or I'm having like scalp issues. Other than that, I'm not reaching for it on a normal wash day, but it does have amazing slip. It's a great co-wash when you need it, but it's not a every wash day type of co-wash. Whereas this Jamaican Black Castor Oil one, the Long and Luxe one, and the coconut one could be an every wash day one if you were a co-wash person. Like as many, whenever you co-wash, you could use it.
Says moisturizing, but it has strengthening properties for real. Okay, that's what IMAX said. Let's see.
What's the difference between the smoothie and the curling cream?
I like the smell. It's very mild. It doesn't smell like castor oil, because castor oil doesn't smell the best to me.
It's a good question. It's very hard to see the writing on this.
I know.
Very hard to see
gold
the writing.
writing with this beige background. Good luck with that one. If you can't do it, you know I can't.
So it just tells you how to apply it.
Oh, your Sally's clothes. Yeah, ours will probably be too.
Do they look the same?
What is that?
So this is the cream. Is the cream thicker than the smoothie? Oh, nope. The smoothies. Look at that. My finger's like bouncing on it. Nothing's coming off. So the smoothie's definitely thicker. The smoothie is a thick cream.
Yes, Egypt B, you can enter YouTube and Instagram. We just put it on both formats because some people might have one or the other. If you have both, then you have double the chance.
And then, oh, this is pretty thick too in its own way. Oh, both of these are thick.
Really?
So I have to figure out when to use these because I'm kind of over thick things right now.
Yeah.
Because they make my curls too tight
and
short.
I don't like when brands do that when they do like a lot of different things, creams and.
Oh, are you overwhelmed, girl?
I'm overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed.
You're overwhelmed. Okay, I understand.
It's a lot. It's a lot of jars.
It's a lot, girl. You know I love this, girl.
I know you do.
I'm rebuilding the stash. I'm in my glory right now.
I know. They had the same effects. Okay, Tisha Clark said, Quinn Ray said they had the same effects.
No, I don't have a clip in it. I have a little black elastic band. Like, back in the day when people used to people probably still do it now. When you do like little kid braids and you put the little rubber band.
Yeah, where'd you find one?
Girl, I bought them. They're black.
Oh, that's why I saw it on the counter. Okay.
Cut them out when I'm done. Yeah. Is this day 1 here, ladies? No, mine's like day 5.
This is day 1 for me.
your hair so long. What do you prefer for hair growth? Lately I've been using Jamaican black castor oil quite a bit in my hair routine, and the Curlsmith hair vitamins we've been taking since October.
We swear by those now.
However, I don't know. I feel like my hair's going in and out again. That's why my hair is actually pinned up tonight, because my bangs were like here. They're still. I think it depends on what products I use. And as the days go on, for some reason, my bangs tend to shrink. So my bangs were very short and they look awkward flipped to the side. So that's why I just pinned my hair up or tied it up. But if you go back to, say, my week in a wash and go with Curl Mix, my bangs were to the side the entire time and they look long. So my hair is going in and out.
Oh. Yolanda Amos said, ladies, I'm on my first week of Curlsmith vitamins.
Oh, cool.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely. We asked the company at the time, I think within, should we say 2 or 3 weeks, we started seeing something. We're like, are we, the incredible shedding stopped. And we asked, could it be the vitamins? And they said, yeah, it definitely could be the vitamins. The growth and the breakage and all that, just keep using them. I think they said give it 3 months, kind of like a 3-month challenge, and that's what we did. Yeah. Now we are what, in our 5th or 6th month? Fifth month?
Yes. Wait,
after we finish these
November,
2.
December, January, March, 5th. I think it's like 5th.
The 5th, okay.
Yeah.
I definitely feel the strength of my hair, no doubt. And the growth, again, like I said, my hair grows this way in density, so I definitely feel the thickness of my hair. And I don't think I would let it really grow that much in length. I probably would let it grow in the length that it did at the end of 2018. I want to see if I can get it back there, at my age. And, when I kind of like just impulsively 2019, just chopped my hair off and really kind of like suffered through the whole year last year. And it never really grew back like it did that year of 2018. So, again, I'm struggling with the highlights and getting these out and all of the damage. So we'll see. But definitely keeping up with the vitamins. And I will definitely be doing the Afro-D treatments.
Okay. So, Shani, I haven't tried my Shea Moisture, my green deep conditioner yet either. I have not tried that.
Oh, Natasha, is it Sing? Said hello, I'm from Guyana. Love you both. Thank you.
Hi.
Glad you can make a live.
I just got copper highlights and worried about the dryness. Deep condition.
Yeah, it's
like
definitely
crazy.
Like when we come home from the salon, like we put deep conditioners in right away.
Yeah. But I definitely won't be getting highlights again. Yeah. I'm gonna grow mine out completely.
Yeah, Veronica, your hair, Shantae's hair bounced right back. Yeah, I think it did.
It does that. That's why during my transition, I never cut my hair once, and I don't know where the hair went. I know you can't change damaged hair to curl again. I don't know where the hair went. But I started transitioning in 2010, and I didn't get my first haircut till 2017. I don't know where that hair, when it fell off. I have no idea.
I know.
But I did completely transform my hair, like with no haircuts, no nothing. My hair does bounce back. I had protein overload in 2018, I believe. And I thought I was going to have to big chop, but I was able to save my hair again. I think with the help of Jessie Curl and Weedad. I was using just those 2 products during that time. Yeah. When I had serious protein overload. It was serious. It was like fairy knots and knots up here in the root that you'd have to like get rid of the whole strand of hair to get it out. It was serious.
So somebody said highlights on 4C hair is a no-no. Yolanda said, well, who got highlights on 4C hair? I think everything in moderation, right? I would think. I clearly am an example of not doing moderation.
I know, we jumped out the window.
Yeah, and so definitely, and I watched the progression of it. Like, I was never satisfied with just a few, like a sprinkle. It's not supposed to be, highlights are supposed to be the whole head, colored with highlights. It's supposed to be complementary to the curl pattern kind of thing. But we kept going.
We kept going.
We kept going. And we kept going. And these are the results. So now what I'm going to do is just allow the darkness to come through on its own and just cut the highlights out as they grow down. So like, I have a little bit of growth here. I think this from my scalp to about here is where it's grown. That was really, why is the phone so tilted down?
What it looks like here doesn't look the same.
Oh,
like,
it doesn't?
This is what
okay.
This is what it
is
looks
it always
like.
that?
Yeah.
I feel like my head's chopped off tonight.
It's not.
Oh, it's not?
This has to be at a certain angle for it to look like this on the screen.
All right. All right, so anyway, so that's what has grown so far. If I wanted to, I could just chop it off there, but no, I'm not in the mood for a big chop nowadays. So we'll just wait patiently and see what happens.
Yeah, Veronica Glover, I don't, I'm sorry, where did it go? How do I keep definition all week? Do you wet your hair daily? No, I don't. I think it depends on the product. How I keep definition, like the hold of the product. All I do is just pineapple my hair and sleep on a satin pillowcase. That's it. I don't know how the definition really hangs on. And when I refresh my hair, like I showed in my week in a wash and go, I really am just spraying the perimeter because that's what kind of starts getting like fuzzy first. Other than that, that's really all I do. I don't know. I think it depends on the product because some products like don't hold on. My ends will be the first to go. The ends of my hair. So, yeah.
Yeah, Karen Reeves, I don't blame you. She had a salon appointment yesterday. Doggy has a grooming tomorrow. But we're going to still do it because we don't know how long we're all going to be locked up. And he'll be looking crazy.
He will. You know? He needs his nails done very badly.
Yeah, so
and he needs to be groomed.
We'll take the proper precautions.
And
yeah.
So. And then we're all gonna be shut down.
So
instead of we've gone to the market since our video. Yeah. So we've gone grocery shopping. I think I don't think they're gonna shut down grocery stores. That might be the only place you're allowed to go.
And pharmacies.
Yeah, and pharmacies. Yeah. So grocery stores and pharmacies. That's about it.
And we just keep marching the aisles like something's gonna be planned or something really materialize.
It's really our social time.
With each other.
Other than that, that's all. That's the only place you get to go. Yeah. I just wonder how long it's going to last. And I said, like look at life, you know? All the times I could have gone out and I didn't, you know, maybe I was too tired or this and that. And it's like, now you can't. That's why you gotta live sometimes in the moment and do things while you can and travel while you can and go shopping while you can and hang out with your friends while you can. Because look at this. Now nobody can do nothing. And I just keep thinking about all the times I could have done something and I didn't. And I didn't go out and I didn't do this. And now we're all thinking like,
I mean, even though we all use the expression stuck in the house, like I really don't feel stuck in the house. Like I like being in the house. I take great pleasure in my own company.
I like being in the house when it's my choice.
Okay.
You know, I said maybe I'm more of an extrovert than I thought because I thought like the people who are true introverts are just legs kicked up, like not bothered. And I'm finding I'm bothered. I'm a little bothered. So maybe I'm not as much of an introvert as I thought because I'm bothered. I liked my life. I liked going to work. I liked interacting with people.
It's the idea. And, maybe it's the idea that you just don't like, because you remember when you were younger, you used to always say, I do what I want, I do what I want. Remember that used to be your little expression?
Yeah.
And so maybe it's because you can't do what you want. I don't know if you're so much, and not like speaking that into your spirit, if you think you're an extrovert, then go for it, you're fine. But I think you are introverted, but I think the fact that you still see, it's like maturity. It's like you're handling it like a boss though, because Adam, he's struggling big time. And Spencer hasn't begun to struggle yet. Spencer's still parading out here every day back and forth to work. But they're gonna lock it down Monday. Lock it on down. But I think you just like that freedom and the fact that you can't do it is kind of like that you're.
And then like I started to like dibble and dabble in the dating world again, and now it's just like shut down. Like no one's meeting nobody, nobody's doing nothing. It's just locked down. And the 2 years I didn't date, I was like, wow, maybe I won't be able to date now again until I'm like 28. Yeah. Like we could be all locked down for 2 years or something, and like look at all the time wasted. And
the days are going by really fast though.
Are they?
I think they're going by very fast.
Are they?
But I'm in the house all the time anyway because me and you share the car right now, and I'm watching Doggy, and I don't want to go places where he can't go, and so I basically stay in the house. So my life really hasn't changed that much. I go to the grocery store now more than I ever have before because I don't know, it's like this need to feel like we're just not going to have enough. I feel like they're going to shut it down.
I know.
We're not going to be
We've
aware.
never gone to the grocery store this much.
I never bought
frozen fruit for smoothies. We're just buying stuff. Adam bought pretzels, like,
and I've been doing
like
my Chinese cuisine.
Yeah, we're just cooking and all the stuff we've never done before, and I don't know, it's just crazy town. I don't even know.
So,
girl, you got plenty of time today. I don't know if I do anymore. I don't know. This could turn into The Handmaid's Tale. I keep saying it. Why do you keep talking about The Handmaid's Tale? Because this could be the beginning. If y'all seen The Handmaid's Tale season 1, you would see it was like little things, little by little by little by little.
The Handmaid's Tale,
and it escalated. And I'm like, you know, pretty soon, you know, you just don't know. And everyone's just taking it lightly.
I'm like, today I'd be thrown out in the fields.
Yeah, I'd be like, you won't be able to bear children anymore. I was like, so they'll put you in the toxic fields to do whatever with the radiation.
And my teeth will fall out.
Come on, those of you Handmaid's Tale people, I said they'll take me and throw me in red, and I'm like, and I'll be with one of them commanders and the wives that can't have kids. Like, no. Y'all keep playing. I keep talking about The Handmaid's Tale. Don't sleep. Stay woke. Because it started little by little by little. Stay woke. Who's seen The Handmaid's Tale? See, yes, I love The Handmaid's Tale. See? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
The Handmaid's Tale. I never saw
Keep seeing things talking about something we're going to have to do martial law.
The powers that made people infertile. Okay. I'm enjoying being at home with the king. I'm enjoying being at home, but it would be nice to stroll through a TJ Maxx.
Naturally, Natalie, now might not be the right time. Might scare you. Like I mean, I used to watch The Handmaid's Tale. Like, oh, this is some crazy stuff. Like nothing like this could ever happen. This is crazy, but I don't know. I don't know.
I want to watch that Madam CJ Walker I saw.
Where can I find the series? It's on Hulu.
Which one is that?
The Handmaid's Tale. It's on Hulu.
Okay.
It's on Hulu.
I'm watching on Hulu.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Really?
Yeah. The Handmaid's Tale's crazy.
Okay. What's that one on Hulu that I'm watching that I wanted to see? I already told them about the baby one. Remember I was watching the other day? Born. Those babies born in prison. But what's the other one? I got Hulu. Well, you got Hulu. I had it, got rid of it. Then I was so glad that you had it.
Because through Spotify, they gave it. I'm watching Disney Plus. I saw Frozen 2. I loved it. I thought it was so good. Except Kristoff's solo. That was kind of weird. But I liked Frozen 2.
Just the one. Oh, there it is. Okay, guys. I see little fires everywhere. Okay. That's what they were talking about.
Okay.
Earlier. Okay. All right. What was other stuff?
Guys, speaking of Frozen.
What's that other one that I wanted? I was so glad I found that.
Are we still frozen? I'm frozen.
I have no idea. Are we frozen, guys?
Yeah, it was cool that that Disney experiencing interruptions. Hold on.
Okay.
Is it just on mine? It was cool that that Disney gave us.
That was cool.
The Handmaid's Tale. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm frozen on my screen. Oh, okay. I'm kind of unfrozen. Am I unfrozen?
I don't know. Are we frozen?
I don't know. We're moving. We're going in and out. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, good now. Okay. Cool. All right. Not frozen.
Oh, now we are.
I took it off Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. Wait. Did that make it better or worse?
I don't know. Not anymore. You froze a few minutes ago. I think it's okay now. Okay. Have we talked about, I don't think we have, Love is Blind.
Oh, wow.
Have we talked about that?
Who saw that?
First of all, I think I would totally do it. I would totally do it.
Yeah, Ari, before you get into that, I thought the same thing. We thought that after we saw, I always called it Heathcliff, but it's not. What is that show that we saw with the preachers? Greenleaf. After that, I figured I would be on like kind of like that kick, so I tried like the haves and the have-nots. I couldn't get into that either.
Love is Blind was crazy good. No, it was. It literally made me laugh. It made me cry. Made me angry. I felt all the feels while watching this show. I thought it was so good.
Who saw it? Who else saw it?
Why am I skipping? Yeah, apparently like it's like some secret process to get on the show, because I'm sure people are like pouring out from everywhere. Like, I want to be on the show. Because I looked it up. I was like, how do you get on Love Is Blind? Like, I want to go. Like, send me in. I want to go.
Somebody said you would be perfect.
When did you cry? I cried with Lauren and Cameron when she was like, I think I love you. I was done. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, and some people were looking at the screen like probably like WTF? Like, she don't even know that man. But for me, I was like, ooh. I would cry. I just love, and it felt so genuine. I was like, oh my gosh, like how? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, Cameron and
Lauren
beautiful. Are amazing. And then there's Carlton. I'm so pissed at Carlton.
That was a mess. He disrespected that girl, and he jumped down her throat for no reason. She had every right to question and feel the way she felt, and she wasn't even being disrespectful or anything, but he was just like, I knew it kind of thing. Like, he didn't even give her a chance to do anything yet.
Yeah.
And he jumped all over her.
And I'm like, please don't do it at the reunion when he got down on his knees. I'm like, please don't embarrass yourself. That was so cringe.
Oh, and, that was so cringe.
Yeah, I wonder if he felt like the vibe then, because then all of a sudden he changed it to kind of like a beginning of a friendship or something.
I knew from the second Carlton stepped off that bus, I was like, I don't like him. I'm like, there's something about him. I was like, I don't like him.
You said you like all that dressing.
Well, yeah, I was like, for me, I was like that, like, well, I mean, you don't see the person, but if I actually saw him out, I'm like, no, that's too much dressing for me. I had ruffled shirt. I was like, no. I'm like, he wouldn't be for me. And then as he started speaking, and I started to really get his vibe, I'm like, I don't like him. Like, something about him I don't like. And then once they got to that island, he was just like, I'm gonna give you a bike so you can ride out your feelings or whatever he said. He was just gross. I'm like, get Carlton out of here.
Yes, Samantha, he apologized at the finale, but a little too late probably. So she just graciously accepted it, but you could tell, like, I wondered if he kind of wanted to get this kick-started again, because he saw how the other successful couples were making their rounds.
Yeah.
And he probably wanted to get in on that deal. So he knew that his thing had come to an end after the finale, period. But the rest of them are making their rounds.
Well, he shut his social media down for a little bit, and I think he said he was getting help or something, because people were attacking him for the way he treated Diamond, and it was just a mess. Really? It was just a mess. Mark and Jessica was a mess. Jessica should have hung it up after Barnett turned her down. Like, after she realized Barnett wasn't going to be with her, she should have just hung it up at that point. But to go back to Mark, and for Mark to accept her again. Yeah. And then it was just busted.
And then every time they had get-togethers, parties, birthday parties, poolside, oh my gosh, she was just like, she drank way too much on that show.
First of all, she did too much drinking.
Okay? And then just falling up, hi, how are you? I'm just so happy for you. And if you ever need to talk, like, why would you want to go talk to her?
I don't want to talk to you.
If you ever need someone to talk to, I'm really concerned. Why would she be that concerned about someone that she just met? I mean, like, not even, what do they have, 10 days?
Yeah.
Like, if you ever need someone to talk to, why would he go to her, a woman that he barely knew, to pour out his heart?
Yeah.
I mean.
And then when he actually sat her down and was like, no, me and Amber kind of feel like there's some feelings that are still here. And she was like, me? What? Oh my God. It was just like busted. It was so busted.
No, Flower Child said, did you see her aunt committed suicide because of something like that? Mm-mm.
Wait, because of something like what?
Something like Jessica? What happened to her?
If you guys, who is it? Is it Life with Kenya? Life with Kenya?
Life.
Wait, what's that YouTuber? Do you guys watch Kenya with Kenya?
As Told by Kenya.
As Told by Kenya.
Love
her commentary on Love Is Blind, tears. Like, she was just so funny. If you guys don't watch As Told by Kenya, you need to. Yeah. I think she is like this this African American girl, and I think she lives in Atlanta, and she's just so real and so funny. Yeah. So funny. We just watched her commentary on like the situation, what's going on in the world right now, and her commentary on like this whole situation. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's
so
like
real.
Spot on. Like,
yeah,
she says like what people are thinking. So, yeah, no, definitely that Love Is Blind one, she nailed it.
She nailed it.
It was just, it's funny watching the series, but then definitely we want to see what her commentary was. Her
commentary was so funny. But yeah, no. And it was just cringe because, like, then Jessica went back after Barnett turned her down. She went back to Mark, and then when they actually met up, like he proposed and they met up, and she like just basically hugged him and was just all out of breath, and it was just all just cringe because she knows. And she really kept saying it wasn't because she didn't find him attractive. No, that's what it was.
Yeah,
you were not physically attracted to Mark. Point blank. Period.
Yeah, poor Mark.
You weren't attracted to him. Not that he was not an attractive guy,
he gave away too many chances, and he didn't have to. He did not know her.
He did not
know her. So when he brought her back the first time, and she still kind of started acting kind of like suspect, he should have gotten rid of her then, but he just kept like giving her chances, and then they sat in one room and somebody sat in another room, and then they were trying to like recreate the pod experience, and he did everything he could for that girl. And
the other biggest shock was Kelly and Kenny. That was great. I don't know. I feel Kelly, but then I don't, because she's what, she was 33 or something, and to me, I thought Kenny for her was the whole package. She had a great family. They seemed to have a great relationship. Obviously, like they talked in the pods. They had that type of emotional kind of connection, and then they met, and it seemed like they had the physical connection because they were just basically kissing for like 4 episodes straight.
But that's all that they did.
Yeah, she didn't want to go further.
There's anything wrong with that. That was fine because he respected that, and that was like their decision. But she started having like this major conversation.
She said that she typically dates brunettes,
which made
she wasn't like that attracted to him like that. She liked him, but she wasn't in love with him. He didn't set her soul on fire, which that part I can understand. Like, you want someone who's gonna like really set your soul on fire, but it's like when you get to a certain age, it's like, are you really hanging your hat on that much? Like, she was
in no position, in my opinion, to be hanging her hat on that. She was so lucky to have gotten a chance to, number one, to get on the show. She wasn't really like, you have to know, as my oldest son would say, like your levels. People have to, sometimes people like know your levels. Like, don't try to like date, say for me, like say back like a Denzel or something, like back when he was like looking like Denzel ain't looking like too much of anything these days.
Denzel will always look like everything.
Oh really? Okay. Yeah. Well, now I saw him wrong the other day. But anyway, you have to like, kind of like know your level, stay at your level. Kelly got above her level, above and beyond, and so she should have been running, not walking, running down the aisle. Put the dress up, don't trip, run to the altar. And so for her,
she said no.
Yeah,
I do not. I was shocked. I was like, oh, really? Busted. And then I don't know, apparently they had some type of situation like, you know, we're gonna make it after the show, whatever happens, like it's still gonna be me and you. And I guess he ghosted her after that. He was like, nah, like nope. But she made it seem like that they had some type of like deal behind the scenes. Like, I guess what's her name, Giannia. Is it Giannia?
Yeah.
And Damien, they had some type of deal, apparently. Like, no matter what, we're going to be together after the show. But he ain't had to do her like that.
At the finale, I didn't like the fact that they didn't touch on them parents. Like, did the parents ever meet her? They touched on a lot of things, but they never cleaned that part of it up.
I wonder if Damien's family was racist. And even though, like, she might have just been a little bit, like, too foreign. Like, why didn't they want to meet her? And then you said again at the finale, that was one of the questions. Did she ever get to meet those parents?
Yeah, that's one of the questions I had. They never asked that.
Didn't he say, my parents can't wait to meet her as well? And it had already been a year out.
Yeah,
it had already been a year.
Yeah, we're going on like a year and a half now, so it's been some time. All right, who said that? Did I watch Abducted in Plain Sight? Yes, I saw that. I think you saw it with me too. Abducted in Plain Sight.
Yeah, Niecy, the whole finale there was so many cringe parts. She said it was slightly cringy seeing her cry while Kenny just looked at her. Yeah, no, Kenny has a new woman and he not bothered, so he was just staring at her like,
EK, it's As Told by Kenya is a channel, a commentary channel.
Yeah, As Told by Kenya. So funny. Yeah, Giannia and Damien got back together. Yeah, so I wish them luck. They were cute. Even though
I like that
I thought it was touche because of that conversation they had in the kitchen. She didn't need to put him on blast like that. As a man, that was not okay.
I like that they took the initiative.
Stood her up at the altar.
They didn't stay boxed into what Netflix was offering. Like, you know, you have 10 days. It's either yes or you'll never see the person again. They always said after the end of the episode, you'll never see the person again. Will they, get together? Will they say yes? Will he propose? They'll never see each other again. And I'm glad that they marched up to the altar. He said no, and they still are together. So I think you have to think outside the box. I mean, these are grown adults.
Right, but she didn't know like if that was the plan, then let it be known. Like she really didn't know he was gonna say no.
Right.
Even though he said to her, no matter what, like no matter what happens, like it's still gonna be me and you.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And I would have taken that as, I don't know how I would have taken that. I still would have thought he would have said yes at the altar. So she was completely shocked.
Yeah, all the wedding dress and all that. Too bad like they didn't like turn around and face the audience and say that we both just agreed that we're going to continue dating, wedding dress and all, you know. Because it's just like too soon, we're not ready yet, because that's ultimately what they ended up doing.
Yeah.
But like Netflix was boxing everybody in. You had 10 days to make that decision, and that's a major decision to make.
Yeah. And I feel like some of these relationships could be really, really good, but they just needed more time to date, like Gianni and Damien. So like I'm glad that they did that, because some couples just needed more time to date instead of just like getting married. But it worked out for Lauren and Cameron, which it needed to. If she would have said no, I had his Instagram on like speed press. I was like, if he's not for her, then he can be for me. Because I thought Cameron was adorable.
Is it? We never know how to pronounce her name. Is it Chocolate Pina? How do you pronounce her name? Anyway, she said, I think Damien's parents just didn't want to be on TV. That's a nice thought, but I don't think so, because they weren't on TV for a year and a half. So he could have been brought her over to the house. Nobody said they had to be at the finale. She didn't have. They already made it very clear they weren't going to be on TV when he called from the car, and they weren't having him come over that day. So, but they had a year and a half between the end of the series, of the filming of it, and when they all met back up. So she still didn't get a chance to meet his parents. So I don't think it was a TV thing.
What'd you guys think of Amber and Barnett? I thought they were, to me, they seemed more like a fling kind of thing, but they're still hanging in there. But like long term, what did we feel like long term? Like I don't know.
To me, he switched. To me, he seemed like the one that wasn't really the catch. Not that she was much of a catch.
Everybody wanted him. I don't think, based on the conversations I heard him have, he wouldn't have been somebody I'd want to continue having conversations with. He didn't tickle my fancy with conversation at all.
Yeah, he changed to me. He got more serious, and to me, he seemed like more of a catch, because he had that he was like an engineer. I mean, he had like going for himself. So she probably clocked that way back when, because there's, of course, like they film. There's just so many hours in a day that they film. Yeah, and so they get all the behind the scenes. So she probably knew he was a big catch. She, I don't know, they're definitely opposites to me. They're definitely opposites, so.
She's definitely a strong woman, though, and maybe he needs that, because remember she said on the finale, she was saying that there were things they had to, like, work out, like him wanting to go out and still kind of be flirty with women, and, like, and she's like, to me, she's a really strong personality that could, like, wrangle him in, and clearly she has to an extent, because they're still together.
Before you really got to see Jessica's raunchy ways, she did appear to be a very beautiful, blonde, you know, blue eyes, all of that, you know, all of the traits that, you know.
Her voice, though.
That voice, yeah, she was too old for that. But anyway, so from looks, just like a quick glimpse, she seemed to be the looker, and Amber didn't. Amber was not bothered. She had so much confidence.
She had
for someone to me that at a quick look, like I said, at a quick look, you would think that Jessica was the prettier one. But then when you got to see her ways and her sneakiness and her deception, and
I liked LC, and it was so sad seeing LC on the screen when he didn't pick her, and she was like, you know, basically like, what's wrong with me, kind of thing. Like I thought LC was so beautiful. That was like a sad kind of moment, and she was just like, you know, what's wrong with me? Like, why don't I ever get picked, kind of thing. And you know, Barnett wasn't all that.
Evelina said, I don't like that the show was called Love is Blind, but everyone was good looking. It would have made more of an impact if there were average looking people too. I know, and you know, but as
average is in the eye of the beholder, to be honest, because to me, Barnett wasn't hot. He wasn't a stunner. Mark was not a stunner. But Damien was not a stunner.
Well, to those women though, they were. Like, don't forget, like.
But I don't know. I mean, Cameron had a nice smile, but any of those people who if I would have seen them out in a bar, I wouldn't have been run into any of them. So they were okay. The women were okay. I think it depends on who's looking. Carlton was not cute.
Yeah. It kind of made
a lot of those men weren't cute.
When you back away from the series and you start thinking about it, they kind of guided. It seemed like it was more guided, like their types. For instance, that Cameron, when he spoke to Lauren's father, he told her father he dated black women before. So why didn't anybody else have a black woman like in their pod, so to speak? Like they probably guided that kind of relationship. Well, I think they wanted these things to work.
Didn't Lauren talk to Damien? We found out at the reunion. Yeah. She was talking to Damien up until basically the time she got engaged. So
yeah,
I was like, oh,
seemed like it was. they probably had to fill out a huge questionnaire, and they probably kind of sort of arranged it so that people would get with the ones that
I don't know who I would have been happy to see pop out of behind them doors out of all the men that were there, because maybe I'm just a tough critic. I don't know. There was nobody that set my soul on fire looking at them. And it's supposed to be beyond that, though, Kelly. You're supposed to go with, like, you know, the conversation you've had with them and stuff. You're not supposed to. It's not just about the looks. That was the whole point. But yeah. I mean, maybe next season they'll maybe have some people, I don't know, with disabilities, or I don't know. I said to you, I was like, do you think they'll have anybody with accents?
I know.
Well, they, like, if someone was sitting up there with like an English accent or an Indian accent, I'm like, accent?
But then love wouldn't really be blind,
like,
because you would be swayed by that English accent.
I totally would. I'd be like, oh, he English.
But then people, how much of yourself you're free to talk however you want to in those pods. So how much of yourself can you tell if you were somebody that like you said, had a disability or something? Would they be free to say that, you know, or would they think that would take them out the running? And so that would be interesting as it evolved. They said it was season 1, so I assume there's going to be more seasons, right? And hopefully they'll make it more interesting and make it a little bit, like you said, more realistic. Everyone was good looking, I suppose. I suppose. I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
In the eye of the beholder. Period.
You taking care of it, Tay?
Yes.
Tay's on it.
Also, everyone was fairly thin.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I mean, there were. I mean, we saw episode 1. The room was filled, both men and women. I think there was about like 30 people on each side or something, I think I read. There was a lot of people, and only about 6 couples made it through, and those were the 6 that made it through. But there were tons of different ages and weights and different things going on, but they just didn't make it to the final cut of the show.
How much of that you can ask when you're in those pods? You know, would you say, like, could you ask questions like, do you work out?
You can ask, but you're not supposed to, kind of thing. So people could say, yes, I'm black, yes, I'm this, yes, I'm that. But the point is, you're not kind of supposed to. The guy that was like to Lauren, like, oh, you're African-American, I can tell that by your voice. Like, you're not supposed to be guessing people's races. That's not the point.
Or like, you know, like they're like, do you work out? You know, what are your favorite foods? You know, you can kind of see like who eats, like you can kind of gauge a little bit, but I wonder how much leeway they allowed you to do that. You know, maybe asking someone's age, because Jessica was so bothered by that 10-year age difference.
What do you guys think about that? I mean, Mark seemed
very mature.
He seemed very mature. For what was he, 24? Yeah. He seemed pretty mature. He seemed pretty mature. I
think he could handle it.
Lanchi. No, I'm sorry. I keep calling him Lanchi. Nick Lachey. Him saying, I'm Nick Lachey, obviously, hollered. I laughed so hard because I feel like people now don't really know who Nick Lachey is. That's why people were on Twitter like, obviously, like, who is he? He was definitely 98 Degrees. Dated Jessica Simpson. That's what I know him for. Leaving her for Vanessa, who he's still with now and got, like, you know, 4 or 5 kids with. But he was like, you know, I'm Nick Lachey, obviously. And it's like, obviously to who? Like, who really knows who you are anymore, Nick? It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, I know. I love when Lauren wore her bonnet. I did too. And I like that Cameron wasn't bothered by that. Because that's what he's going to be waking up to every morning. And he was so not bothered.
Renette, we are MADCURLS. This is a hair channel, but this is our live stream. So we talk about hair. We talk about everything during our live streams. We do have hair videos on our channel everywhere. But on our live streams, it's just a little bit more chill. We kind of talk about anything.
Who are you talking to?
And everything. Renette Gordley.
Okay. Okay, yeah, no, the curls are here. Like we said, on Friday nights we just kind of kick back and just connect with our subscribers.
Very true, Big Weave Mamacita. She said, Mark made me cringe. The fact that he didn't catch that Jessica was uninterested shows he wasn't too mature. I just think he really liked her, and so maybe that's the part of people that are like, you know, I'm gonna make this work no matter what. Like, you know, this is not the hill I'm willing to die on. So she was acting busted throughout the whole entire thing, but he was like, he wasn't ready to die on a hill yet. He thought he could still make it work. Her wedding scene, though, the way she walked down that aisle, like it was like the red carpet.
That was so telling. And then she had no family there.
No veil, no flowers.
Yeah. And then her attitude afterward, like she said, I'm not really sorry. Like she just really wasn't.
Yeah, it was pretty
social
bad.
media handled her, didn't they?
They sure did. Her and Kelly. People were saying.
I was glad that Kenny though had somebody.
Yeah, he got somebody new. He said, you know, I guess somebody saw him on the show and things just worked out.
One person's junk is another person's treasure.
Said she was chewing gum like an idiot. Yeah, I mean.
Yes.
He did. He ignored every single red flag that was right in his face. And when she met his family, you could tell she was sitting there uncomfortable. Like she just wanted somebody to speak up. Like, somebody please say something about our age. Somebody please say something about not being okay with this at all. So like I can just ride in on this, and nobody was saying anything. She just looked so uncomfortable. Cynthia Harris, it's so good. It really is. I like the concept of the show. I like the concept of the show. I really do. I like the concept.
I did. I really kind of like that. I think it's interesting. I said I definitely could hold a conversation. Like I would not be stunted in that.
But wouldn't you be scared though? It's like you're having these conversations to meet somebody, and you could meet somebody that you really like, but you don't know what they look like. You don't know what they look like, and the only way you get to see what they look like is if you agree to marry them. So you have to be ready for that commitment first of all to even get on the show. Like, you're going to be getting married. Are you okay with this? You know, you have to get married.
Well, you don't really. Well,
obviously you don't have to, but that's like the point.
That was the point.
You were supposed to. I didn't even know they really had an option.
But then I guess the question was, is love blind? Then at the end, they finally said, "Hey, is love blind?" So if you saw someone,
for Mark and Jessica, no, it was not.
See the look when they all came, and they go running when the door swings open, and he comes out, and the door swings open, and she comes out, and they go running to each other's arms. I mean, like I can't hide my expression like that. I would like freeze probably, but then you know what, you really can't, because you've had that emotional connection.
But then so maybe that's the first initial run, like the emotional connection, and then once you step back and really get to take in their face and features, that's when Jessica was like, well, you know, he's not what I'm used to, kind of thing. But maybe it's still in the back of her mind.
She's the one that dug that back up, because she didn't want to leave that show, because she was out of there. Barnett did not pick her, and she had no other prospects, and so she dug that prospect up.
She did.
And I think he made her wait a day or so before he made up his mind, right?
Yeah. Just busted.
Messy.
Then she came back. She was like, he got into my head. It was just busted.
So that was a good show. What else is out there? She looked crazy.
Rochelle, we're talking about Love is Blind, and it's on Netflix. Yeah.
Okay. Yolanda said my man is 17 years younger than me.
Okay.
All right. Does it get easier as you got older, the 17 years?
I've recently decided that I'm okay with 1 year younger than me. Other than that, no, I'm not going younger. No, nothing younger than 1 year. So if I'm 26, he can be 25. I'm 27, he can be 26. I'm okay with that. But other than that, that's about it.
Actually, Natalie said, I think I'm just skeptical of everything on TV. Most of them did not seem genuine to me. Yeah.
Even Lauren and Cameron? He had a nice house. He had the setup.
It's like, it was whirlwind. It's fun. They're all caught up. They're like the best couple. They they went away with the prize. Everybody loves them. I wonder, down the line, because they had to come into this part. They had to do the finale and then be back in the limelight. People did not know who they were for a year and a half. Now they're in the limelight. So now we have to see, does it really survive now past all of this? And we'll see. I mean, she said the fact that she didn't move out right away, she wanted to hold on to her apartment for 3 more months. That was problematic for me, but it worked for them. She said that she did hold on to it for 3 months, and he allowed her to do that. So like these commitments, how serious were these commitments? She walked out with a whole wedding gown and had
not even a half wedding gown,
but a whole wedding gown, a whole reception, because I saw a show that said that they were able to pick, to some extent, Netflix footed the bill, and they were able to pick certain things, certain color schemes and all of that. So they did have a wedding reception. So they had like a full wedding, and the fact that she made that commitment but then didn't want to give up her apartment for 3 months, that was a little weird to me.
I mean, they still had only been engaged after like 30 days, got married, so there were still things to figure out.
Yeah.
She did eventually give it up. 3 months isn't that long.
And I did not blame her about that toothbrush comment. Like, who does that?
Who does that?
Yeah, who does
Shares
that?
toothbrushes? That's nasty.
Yeah.
That is nasty. I'm not doing that. And I'm not one of those, like, I won't drink after you. I won't eat off your fork. I'm not like that at all. But I am not picking up my man's toothbrush and brushing my teeth with it. I'm not doing that at all. At all. Ever. Ever. That's just no. That's just no. What? Why? Why don't you have your own toothbrush? It's not even like, oh, it's like a cute thing. It's no big deal. Why don't you have your own toothbrush?
Yeah.
It's not cute.
I'm sure that's true.
They bleached the brush at least.
Right. Cougar, that term tickles me.
Oh, I know. Atia said on the subject of weddings, people who have to cancel weddings, funerals, parties, kids. I work in a middle school, and then it's like attached to the high school. Those high schoolers don't get to go to prom.
What about
graduation? They don't get to walk for graduation. High school graduations,
really?
no walk. Yeah, there's no walking. Like there's no graduations.
See, like Adam graduates college this year, junior college, and he backed on all these classes this year, this quarter, is it the semester? Quarter? I don't know, from January through, because he wanted to graduate this year, and now he won't be able to walk. So I asked him the other day, I said, do you mind that you're not going to walk? And he said, no, he just wanted to graduate. He wanted the certificate, but he doesn't care about all of that. He said he does it for me, because he knows I love stuff like that.
Hey, Spence, can you take him out before you put him back? Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
But, to me, I always said it. I think I've said it on live. I definitely said it around here. To me, high school is everything, because as I say, the same old mantra, live after live, when we talk about things like this, when you have a baby and they put the baby in your arm, you think what they're going to look like at 5, and then at 10, and then, 15, and then I'm like the high school graduation. I lose it. I cannot contain it. The high school to me is everything. College is like a choice that they make as adults. Like they want to go on, they want to have higher education, and all my kids have. But I never cried like I did at high school graduations. I've cried like a baby at all of them. It's like just sit me in the corner, because when you hear that song come on, that pomp and circumstance, and you see your child in that cap and gown, every time I talk about it, I start getting all teary-eyed again. So to me, that is a major thing. I feel bad. I know I'm touched. We
gotta put her to bed, y'all. Girl, you haven't been to a high school graduation in like 4 years.
I know, I feel bad. I'm crying for the parents that aren't going to be able to go, because it's something about that high school one. Like they don't have a choice in that one. College people go on if they want to. They make that choice, and not taken away from it. But to me, high school is always the big one. So I'm so glad I saw all of my kids walk for the high school one. And Adam said he wasn't bothered by the college one. So it's junior college. He'll go on to 4 years. So. But yeah, I didn't know the high school. You said the high school?
Colleges aren't walking, high schools aren't walking. Yeah, they're it's done, I think, for the year. That's it.
Wow. The rite of passage, right? Right, yes. I know, Tay's face. She can't deal with me.
Like she literally, I was just watching her work herself up, and she burst out into tears. I'm like, she's working herself up. I see it in her eyes. Yeah, no, it's sad. Seniors, don't get to go to prom.
I know.
I remember my senior year was the only year I went to prom. I didn't go my junior year, so like if I had that canceled, probably would have been sad.
Oh, 3 younger cousins that graduate this year.
Hey, ma'am. Spence, there's a bug on the tripod. Can you get it?
Wow.
It's right there. Can you get the bug? Thank you.
Don't do much moving.
Okay.
Right, just got one move.
Very good. Thank you. Who? That's the military muscles. Right. Thank you.
3 younger cousins that graduate. From what Ebony, Randall, what grades?
Yeah, my district, they start the remote learning on Monday. So they start Monday.
You've been asked that quite a few times tonight.
Yeah.
So
and I'm just, well, you hate when I say I'm just, but I was the building sub, and I was like, I want to help so bad. Like, I want to do something. Like what can I do? Like, I wish I had something to do. But the only time I had something to do was when I was covering for somebody, so there's nothing like I can do. I'm just out the loop.
Oh, Becky said my son's wedding in May may be canceling. Wow. Yeah, see, those are like big things. I mean, this
Erica Fleming said it's her youngest senior year. And the youngest was when you were really, we called her Momzilla.
Yeah, I know.
Adam's graduation
yeah,
was a day.
Yeah, it was a day.
It was a day. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Because I wanted everything to be like just right. And he doesn't like things like that. So I felt like everybody was like working against me that day. It could have been in my mind, but I didn't think so. I just wanted everything. I think I like went way out because he was the last. So I think we went to the party store like a few hours before. We had to be back here, and then by the time we got back here, we had a troublemaker here taking over the whole thing. Like, I have everything organized. Everybody has to be color coordinated depending on the year that you graduate in the colors. So for the prom, I match up with everybody's prom gowns and tuxedos and all that, and then then the graduation, like everything is color coordinated, and I do everything. Okay, so first it's the mom, dad, and Adam. Okay, so it's me, Jay, and Adam. Okay, and then next it's then it's Spencer, Taylor, and Adam. Okay, then it's me and Adam. Then it's Spencer and Adam. I had the whole thing. No, because in the meantime, a troublemaker and the family came and thought he was going to take over, and actually did. At that point, it was like kind of with me and Jay, and so he allowed him to, like, everybody just calm down. Like, he knew like how I am about this day. I said, picture it being your last day of work. Picture it being your last day of work. To me, I felt like it was my last day of work. I was a stay-at-home mom. I did it. I raised 3 kids, and this was like my final day of work. Adam was like done with high school, and then he started college, but now he's an adult. So I want my one last shine in the sun, and nope. I got enough pictures on. I mean, it was, but it didn't quite, it was a lot more attention than it really needed to be. If everybody would just work with the program that I've been doing since they were in kindergarten practically. They know the routine. I did it every year. I posted it on Facebook every single year. Everybody knows the routine. I always tell everybody, excuse me, but I blow up the newsfeed every single year. I don't know why everybody was in a fog that day that I was doing something out of character. I was just doing what I do, and nobody was working with me. So, anywho.
That was graduation.
All right.
But yeah. So remote learning is basically learning online. It's online learning. So all the teachers are going to move forward with their curriculum, but it's all online. So which you read something really interesting to me today, which I didn't think about. I know on our last day, they called it on a Thursday, and they started handing out Chromebooks to students who did not have technology at home because they really felt like they that school, like they were going to cut school. So my school has been out since last Thursday. And so they're like, we really don't feel like we're going to be here tomorrow. We really feel like they're going to call it, because all the districts around us were like calling it like no more school for 2 weeks or something at the time.
Right.
And so they were like, anybody who does not have technology at home, come down now and get laptops and computers and stuff like that. So all these kids are at home with technology, learning online. They use Google Classroom, and the teachers just post their assignments, and they can go on learning online, which is interesting, especially for little kids. Like, I'm thinking first, second, third, fourth, like you're going to sit these kids down and do online learning, but I guess that's what they're going to do. It's probably a little bit easier for high schoolers and middle schoolers who are kind of used to that kind of learning already, but to go straight online learning for elementary school kids, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and we were reading about Connecticut, and I'm sure it's not just Connecticut, but it's other towns where the dichotomy of towns, you know, the racial makeup, and what some towns have, the haves and the have-nots.
The urban versus like the suburban towns. Because urban districts were not handing out laptops and Chromebooks and whatnot to their students at all. So I work in a suburban town, so they were able to do that. My district's pretty well off, so they were able to do that. But other districts are struggling right now with the online learning aspect.
They said as soon as one of the towns here, it's called Glastonbury in Connecticut, as soon as that suburban town even got an inkling that they might shut down the schools, all the kids got Chromebooks to go home with, and they had their assignments. So that Monday morning, they said, once, like, I think the spring break or something was over, they would just open up their computers, 9 a.m., their lessons would be there, like they would all start coming down, and they wouldn't really miss a beat. But not Bridgeport, not Bridgeport. They have none to give. They said even in school when the kids come without any, the keys are not working, the computers are broken down.
The differences in what different schools have is really crazy from district to district.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. And
so they said that's going to be a huge imbalance.
Yeah.
You know, when school starts again,
going forward,
it's already imbalanced, and now it's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
And then they said that the kids in Glastonbury, some of the parents are coming in from their jobs home, able to assist their children with the work, whereas other parents, perhaps in Bridgeport, well, now they're shutting everybody down, but they might still have to be able to go back to work and do things, and the children are home, and it's really a mess. This whole thing is an absolute
such a mess. Yeah.
It's a mess.
And I thought about when I was in college, how the last part of my last semester was student teaching, and I needed that to graduate. And so some people are smack dab in the middle of their student teaching, and now schools are closed and they can't student teach. So, like, do they get to graduate in May, or maybe there's like an online portion, like you have to prove that you're helping your cooperating teacher online with online lessons, with grading or whatever, maybe that way, because I can't imagine it stopping graduation, you know, completely. Like these students can't graduate.
I know, right?
I would be shook. I'm like, what do you want me to do? I'm supposed to graduate in May. I need to finish student teaching. Schools are closed. Does that mean I can't graduate in May? Does that mean I have to do student teaching all over again in the fall? Like, what does that mean?
I even asked, like at your level, elementary school, I said, do you think that it's such an impact that kids would have to repeat the year again? Do you think that could be a possibility?
I feel like we're so far in. They started at the end of August, and now we are mid-March. Are we mid-March? We're mid-March? Mid-March-ish? To have to redo the whole year for like 3 months?
Yeah, Kia Lammy, a teacher in one of the Bridgeport schools, talked about that. They said that day why they were so unprepared. I don't know, and Glastonbury was more prepared because no one had that much notice, but they said they didn't even send their kids home with worksheets because they didn't have enough time really to get it all together. So I don't know. So she said because they decided to send hard copies home because some of the kids don't have Wi-Fi at home. So at least they could get something done.
Evelyn, she said her son is a senior and she's worried. Yeah, those people, I know at the high school they have senior projects, the capstone.
Right.
The huge senior project at the end of the year. I mean, there's so much to figure out. And I was like, they don't teach you this in college. And this is all like on the spot learning probably for a lot of these teachers, even teachers who have been teaching for 20 plus years. This is brand new to everybody.
Yeah.
How does this work?
They did figure out that they can waive the 180-day requirement and once they go through all of the days off that you could possibly get, like Memorial Day, the spring break, all those like holidays you could possibly get. Once those are all eaten up, then whatever time they don't have left, that's okay. They'll just waive it for the year. So I can see that, but it's still a lot of classroom
I don't see us going back at all. They actually, I just got an email from them today saying our badges no longer work. So after, I think they gave us Monday. I think after Monday, that if you try to go like get into the school with your badge, like you won't be able to get in. Like they're like shutting that whole system down. Like you're not allowed.
For everyone?
Yeah, you can't get into the school at all.
Why is that?
For safety reasons.
Because they just don't want people.
Yeah,
they had like one person going at a time, and you couldn't stay. And you couldn't like socialize or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, maybe going forward, just for what schools have in their technology and all that kind of stuff, they're just locking the school down completely.
Okay.
Like no one's going in or out. They don't care who you are.
Okay.
Your badges won't work anymore to get in the school, so.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I'll be glad when all this ends too.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so sad. This was like my first year like being back in the education field, and I enjoyed it so much.
Just when you think like they're clamping down and like you already feel like smothered enough. Now we're finding out that Monday, like the little bit of freedom that you did have. I didn't care about the freedom. Spencer did care about being able to go back and forth to work. He said he has to work at the location. You know, he has to be there to kind of have his like head in the game. And now you said that the governor said starting Monday,
only
everything is shut down now.
Everything is shut down except like what is it like essential workers or something. So you know obviously like officers like police, firemen, emergency people, grocery stores, that kind of thing. But like a Verizon Wireless is not going to be open. That I don't think that's essential. Right. A Wendy's is not going to be open. That's not essential. That kind of thing. I don't. Yeah.
Tay, what grade something do you teach?
So I don't teach. I am a building substitute for a middle school, so 6-8. But I am a certified teacher, K6. I just don't have my own classroom. I'm not like teaching right now.
Oh yeah, Tia answered it for you.
Oh, thank you.
I love you guys. You guys always know about our lives.
Yeah, but I did get my degree in elementary education, and my certification is K6. But I'm a building sub.
Tay has a teaching license. So funny, everybody. Okay. Oh, so Yesenia said she's a school nurse. All this has been very interesting. Yeah, I'm just so glad that I don't have little kids like that anymore. How in the world would I keep you guys entertained? Like Adam, Adam could not get it through his head, and I don't know why. Okay, I just don't know why. I don't know whether it's, I'm just going to speak honestly, because first I wasn't going to like say anything. I'm just like, no, because I don't know if I'm the only parent going through it. Like, I don't understand why somebody can't get their tail someplace and sit it down, okay? It's so simple. I said, I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm not requiring you to do any like housework or anything. I said, just all you have to do is just stay in your room and just be, okay? Because I know this is difficult for, he's generation what, Y?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a millennial. He's like
the next one.
Like right on the cusp of millennials, and then the next one I think is Y. So last week a couple times he said he was going down to his friend's house. Okay, I let that slide because it was serious. It was getting serious, and we were seeing different places that was popping up in Connecticut. But I just, in all honesty, I didn't feel like the hassle. Okay, I just really didn't feel like the hassle of like the lips hanging, as I call it. So I let it go. But now as it's tightening up and it's getting more and more serious, and they're asking people, stop. If everybody just stops and does what they're supposed to do, maybe the thing can end sooner. So yesterday morning, I'm resting, relaxing, nothing better to do. Okay, and then Tay just comes in and she taps me on the nose and she goes, "Ma, Adam's getting ready to go out." Like I thought I was in a dream. Okay, Adam's gonna go out. Yeah. Okay, Adam's going to work. Restless.
I think they're upstairs on my side of the room.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all their swan songs, him and Spencer, because next week they're shutting it down. So stood at the foot of the bed and get ready to go out, and I said, like, where? Like, Adam, I said, do you understand? I said, I've never seen a more inconsiderate group of people. I said, I know you're not millennial. I said, I think you're Y.
Someone said Z.
There's Z.
I don't know. Whatever comes after millennial. So we're millennial.
What about
He's
getting
younger.
into their head?
Whatever the next one is
to be respectful of other people. That it may not maybe affect you, though they're seeing that it's affecting. There's like everybody. No reason or rhyme to this now.
Yeah.
But do you care so little about people in your mother? And your own mother who could have a compromised immune system that you feel like you have to just run every day just out. I said, who are these people? I said, who are these people? I said, they're college kids and they're all home now. So they're in their parents' homes. Don't their parents wonder why you're standing up at the door all lanky? Like go home. Like, go home. Like, why are you here? Bringing your germs to my house. Like, go home. I wouldn't let anybody in this house. Go home. But so this in the dramatic fashion, this is supposed to be the keys. Like, let's fingers, goes fine. He goes, I just don't like to be, it's like, what is that?
I don't like to be guilted.
Guilt trip. I'm like, guilt trip? Like, it's not a guilt trip. It's like sensible. It's like reality. It's like, I don't make the rules. I'm not the governor. Okay. I'm not the state of Connecticut. I don't make the rules. They said to get someplace and sit down. Like it's not fun. Okay. We're all under quarantine. Okay. That's what we're doing so that this thing won't spread. And I don't understand the restless nature of people out. I'm so glad they shut the mall down though, because this curfew 7 o'clock at night, and the kids just parading around all day, that made no sense to me. So I'm glad they finally did like a 24-hour lockdown, lock it down. That way we can get a handle on it. Letting people just walk through the day, do different things, bringing germs back home makes no sense to me. They finally had to do something drastic like that because no one was getting the memo. Oh, okay, Emily, yeah. I did research, I'm just going to talk about, I just said compromised immune system. I did research about MS, and I don't necessarily know if it's considered compromised. If you're taking one of the medications, that might make your immune system a little weaker. But have you gone on any of the MS sites to see?
Did I miss the part where you bugged? We told him if he was bored what he could do.
And I didn't get to that part yet. Okay. I just saw a common MS and the compromised immune system. So I said, just for consideration's sake, for your own mother's sake, as you want your mother dead, so I said, Adam, I said, if you're that bored, I said, there's plenty of, I said, first of all, you can get started out in my car. I said, my car needs to be cleaned out. I said, the back, you know, the trunk, the front seat, you know, that right there. Take doggy for a walk. I said, they said you could do like singular exercise. I said, and not to mention, the kitchen floor could be mopped. I said, the dishes to be emptied out. Like I wasn't giving out chores because I figured, like, let's all get our heads into this now. Continue doing what we were doing, and then little by little, the chores and all the laborious things in the household will be done. Like, I didn't want to, like, pile that on them because I'm just, like, that kind of a nice mother. Like, I didn't want to make them feel like life was so different. So, like, just do you. I know how to take care of the house. I'll do me. Just everybody just relax, go to your quarters, and just enjoy this quarantine time. Nope. Nope. So the mops have to come out, the Swiffers, the sweepers, the vacuums, okay? All right, anyone that stands in front of me looking bored, there's plenty to do around here, okay? Plenty. Yeah, I did the same thing, Emily. You know, I stopped taking my meds for whatever reason a couple of months ago. I don't know why. I just did. And so when I read that, I was kind of like glad like I wasn't on anything. Because I'm like, okay, because if you were on something, it kind of puts you into that compromised immune system. Right now, I really probably don't, other than my normal, you know, iron deficiency and all that kind of stuff.
Burnett said, I thought you were sisters. That's your mother. Yeah. MADCURLS, mother and daughter curls.
Acronym. Who said that?
Burnett Gordon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's who he is.
My son can't go to work. He got so bored today. He washed clothes.
Wow, see? I know we were so bored today. We just took a ride up to West Point with Spencer just to go for a ride. Literally a ride. We didn't get out the car.
We did not get out the car.
Last week we got out the car because I was just like, oh my gosh, I was just so googly-eyed. I'm not starstruck a lot. I'm not impressed with things at all. You guys know I'm not. But I was very impressed to go to West Point because I think years ago I saw that movie North and South with Patrick Swayze. And who else was in that movie? I don't know. Who remembers that miniseries years ago on TV, North and South? And so ever since then, and that Officer Bent and all of that, I always wanted to go to West Point and see really what it was all about. And so when he had the chance to go up there, he had to do some testing or something. I'm like, heck yeah, I want to go. I want to go. So we like walked around like last week a little bit, but today, nope, we just stayed in the car. But we were that bored that we got in and literally just drove up there with him, and he went in and did like more testing. We just sat in the car, but just to get out and see something new.
Faith Bland, I went to Southern Connecticut State University. Really great program for education. Very good. The professors are amazing. So, hi, Christina E. Should we bring Newsom?
We can bring him in. Let's see. I remember going to West Point for a track meet. It was amazing. It was amazing. I mean, just the whole idea. I mean, it's like the elite of the elite. It's just wonderful. It's like, and the way you get in there though, I mean, like only 10% of people get in, all right? And then you don't have to pay. I didn't know that. I thought like you couldn't even begin to afford to pay for it. No, not only do you not have to pay, but they give you a $10,000 stipend for like each year you're there. So, but there's so much to get in there though. You have to get the governor's approval or the vice president. I mean, like there's just so many different levels in order to get in there. But wow, just to be there. I was taking pictures. We were in the cafeteria. I like the little sign that said West Point. I'm like, we're at West Point. Everybody knew I was at West Point. It was just really, really a nice place to be. And like, I guess I checked off my bucket list. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetie. This is Doggy. This is Doggy.
Oh, he spotted a tissue. Nope, I'll take that.
He spotted a tissue. Okay, who knows Doggy? Who doesn't know Doggy? Hi, honey.
He'll be 1 on the 29th.
I know, and I had a huge party planned for him.
Yeah.
Can't have it now.
He's been doing big boy things lately. He's been barking a little bit more, but it's still like a little baby doggy bark. But he thinks he's tough.
You don't scare anybody with your little silly bark.
Scare anybody?
Yeah, I had big, huge party. Stuff was coming from Chewy every day. But nope. No party. But we'll celebrate him
We'll
here.
still celebrate, yeah. But like we had people coming over.
I was making the bone cake for us, and I was making the bone cake for him, and the doggy. We have the doggy cake mix over there, and I have the doggy ice cream. He was gonna have a big party.
Aww. The sweetness. His new favorite movie is The Secret Life of Pets. He loves that movie. He will sit and watch it and just watch the dogs on the screen. So funny.
Yeah. Oh, let a 5:10. My birthday is on the 28th, but I had to cancel plans. I know. Wow. You get Chewy too? The Natalia's daily. I love Chewy. They deliver like that. Now they said, I saw something the other day. They said they're not going to deliver as quick. They're working on things as quickly as they can, but I guess under the circumstances. But we don't want to take any chances, so we went actually to the pet store the other day and got his food because we didn't want you to run out of food. We wanted to make sure we all had our food here. We wanted to make sure you would have yours. So
Careless Latino, we have one video. We have a week in a wash and go. We use Curl Mix. Well, not we, me. I did the video, and I have a week in a wash and go. And I have an Alikay one. I just haven't edited it, and it's since.
Good night,
I think it's since January, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been holding on to it since January.
Yeah, I wasn't either raised with dogs or cats at all. So he wasn't necessarily a first. I had one years and years and years ago, like 25 years ago, when I was married briefly, first marriage. But yeah, you get the tea, and you get the real tea on lives.
Right. The later it gets.
Right, I know. It's like I've been drinking. Right? Later it gets, the more I tell. But this was, I felt like, okay, I raised 3 kids. This would be a breeze. No big deal. I raised 3 kids. No, it's a huge deal. You are a lot of work. You are a lot of work. And someone said, well, I don't know why you got that idea. They said, no, raising puppies are far harder than raising kids. So yeah, definitely. But I think, I'm mature enough now. I mean, I did raise 3 kids, and I'm in my 50s, and just freaked me out like I would have like in my 20s. So I don't know how people do it with babies and doggies. Like to me, that would be really, really tough.
Yeah.
I know, lots and lots and lots of kisses. I know, honey. You love me. I know.
Tiffany, do you ever get tired of doing your hair on YouTube? I think that was the mood for 2019. I think we're back to loving hair tutorials and kind of like what made our channel in like 2017, 2018. 2019 was kind of the year of like, we are so tired of hair tutorials. But this year I feel like we're back at it again. I enjoy the first things first, water and the whole thing again. I enjoy that.
Fun. It's like we're really like back on set, so to speak.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were like decluttering. We were getting rid of everything. We didn't have a product left in the house. And yeah, 2019 was a rough year. It was just a rough year. But no, we're glad to be back in the game now. We like doing it. And there's new things out there. And for those that are still doing it, I don't know if the mood is still the same with the natural community. If people are interested in just like product junkie, just shopping, just to be shopping, I don't know if like at this point everybody is just happy with what they have. I know that I personally am. I do it because it is a job. It is putting content on our channel, and it is a job, so I do it. But it's all the same to me. If I could just use what I wanted to use, I love certain brands, and that I'd be fine with that. But people are still out there. Maybe they're new naturals coming over, and they need to try new products and see what's out there.
But we only do 1 tutorial a week, so so whatever we're going to review for this week coming up, we like basically do our hair like every 6 or 7 days. Like we're not going to be washing our hair every other day to film a new tutorial like we were in 2018. We said we weren't going to do that, so we were going to pick like 1 brand a week, and we'll do that. We'll review that brand, and hopefully it gives us a good wash and go or whatever for the week.
Or like we'll tell you like what's in the line, for instance like this As I Am line that you rolled out here earlier. But I'm not gonna like say, well, you'll put the cream in on one side and we'll put the smoothie in on the other side. Like we're not doing that. We'll show you what they have to offer. We'll choose something that we want to do like a somebody else. We'll just let you know what's in the line. And then if we happen to use it another time, like if we're on a live or something, we'll say this is like the gel in our hair or whatever. But no, we used to go in. Back in 2017, 2018. And our hair told the story, like a year later, it was really, really bad off. And we were warned about it from you guys, but we kept going. So now we're just doing it. We enjoy doing it, but we're just very careful doing it now.
And Amanda and Burgos, we do kind of other kinds of videos. We'll do vlogs or talk-throughs or what else have we done? I don't know. We do like different types of talk-throughs, even though they might be on hair. We vlog here and there. What other kinds of videos do you mean?
How old is the dog?
Have y'all done makeup tutorials? We have a little playlist. I think it's called like makeup videos. We've dibbled and dabbled here and there.
How old is Doggy? How old are we?
We might be dibbling and dabbling more though, depending on what we get up in here. Some of you guys might have seen if you're following me on Instagram, or maybe you're friends with LoriAnne on Facebook. I think you might have posted it, girl.
What's that?
That I'm an ambassador for Ulta Beauty.
Yeah.
So they picked 50 creators from all the 50 states, and so I represent Connecticut. And so I've been getting, you know, little PR packages here and there, different kinds of makeup. So I'll be dibbling and dabbling throughout 2020 in different types of makeup and seeing what I can do with that on our channels or Instagram, on YouTube. I'm excited that I could share it with you. You really love makeup, so I'm like, oh, Mom, this brand reached out. Oh, Mom, this brand reached out.
I know.
Like,
I'm like,
guess what we're getting?
Can I just have this? I said.
Yeah. Would you do clothing hauls? Maybe. I'm sad because I can't shop for spring right now. I really wanted to do some spring shopping, but it's like, for what? Nobody's gonna see my spring outfits because we're not allowed to go anywhere. So I really wanted to start shopping for spring, and like now my paychecks have stopped, and now I'm not going anywhere anyway. So all my favorite stores are having sales and spring clothes, and I'm like, no one's gonna be able to see my spring clothes.
I know. He said, that's all you have to worry about. I can't have my birthday party.
No, I'm sorry. It's more important. I know.
Oh, that's cool. So I'm still here for the vlogs. Okay, my way down there again. Did the vlog go?
Oh my gosh, yeah, Tisha Clark, I told LoriAnne she should, all her Chinese cuisine she's been making. She makes this good salad. So good. Oh my gosh, it's so
I've
good.
been making it. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I got on that kick, but it's so good. I think it's all in the dressing.
All in the dressing?
It's all in the dressing. All in the dressing. Yeah, so then you told me the other day, you said, Mom, I think we were doing the vlog and we were at the end, and you're like, Mom, you should like show them what you made. And like,
yeah, no, some of the food she's been making has been really, really good. Yeah. The salad is my favorite. When she's like, I'm making the salad tonight, I get so excited because the salad is so good.
You know, but she's like, not like you have to be on, because like we are our real selves, like we are just who we are. But like sometimes you just, I was tired that day. It was just tired. And here you would put a camera in my face, you can show them what you made. Like, I'm not showing like what I'm making.
And that's why we won't be great. We won't be great.
Yeah.
We need to worry on skincare routine during quarantine. He's sleepy.
He's sleepy. I know, because he's sitting very, very nicely.
You're very sleepy.
I know. So it's like maybe it'll inspire me to cook more. Jury's still out. Okay.
Would love to see the salad. Okay.
Okay. All right. So we probably could do that, right? We're going to be doing a whole lot of everything now, because we have the audience now for everybody's home. You guys have nothing to do but watch us.
Everybody's home.
You're forced to watch us now.
He's such a good boy. Yeah, he's being a very good boy right now.
You know what, Renette, that is the whole meal, the salad, because it's a Chinese chicken salad. So the chicken breast that I put in, the rotisserie chicken, did I say that in the video and you were laughing at me?
The rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, the rotisserie chicken, that is the meal. So, nothing else on the side.
He's licking your iPad.
I know, so I see it moving.
It's moving. It's almost like someone said daily lives.
We did that. Like, how long did that last? Like, we used to do that, right?
We'd go live every day.
Oh, daily live?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I thought they said our daily lives.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
Like a daily vlog?
Right. Guys, I can barely get down here tonight. I'm 52 years old. This is too much for me. Like, emotional, this is too much. Like, I'm trying to be strong.
I don't know. Maybe if that super chat hit every time, like, maybe that might be a little bit of incentive to sit up here every night. Like, but this is a lot. Like, I can't wait to get in my pajamas. I cannot wait to get in my pajamas.
Yeah.
This is a lot.
And I want to see that Madam C.J. Walker thing tonight. Definitely. I want to see that. I can't
promise you I'm watching that with you. Girl.
I know you're not.
Okay.
Because you haven't like jumped on it when I keep saying it. I keep saying it.
No, girl.
Why do I have this like annoying curl here? I want to fix my
because
hair.
you curled it to the extreme. You twisted it for the first 10 minutes of the live stream.
I did.
Here's in there.
I know. Now for that.
Please do them at night, girl.
We can do them all day long because everybody's gonna be on lockdown soon. They're not on lockdown yet in Pennsylvania, Angela. 24/7 lockdown.
I can't wear my pajamas until this is the only time I get to dress up now. Now for the rest of the week, I'll be in pajamas.
How you doing, doggy?
Asian chicken salad ASAP. Okay. The people want to see it, girl. The people want to see it.
Chinese chicken salad? Okay.
Chinese chicken salad.
Definitely.
If you could show them like that, and then how you do like your salad, and then your other one. What's the other thing you do with
my Thai noodles?
Your Thai noodles.
The Thai noodles. Oh my god.
Are you still perfecting that though?
Kind of, sort of, because like I don't really know what to really do with it. But the Chinese chicken salad I have down to a master. That one's good. Maybe we'll start off the next live with me cooking.
Okay. You're gonna cook it on live?
Why not? Oh. Show up, be on time. If not, you can always go back
and rewatch the live.
Yeah. Because I didn't think we'd make it through the whole live without saying the word. I'm like, I was really concerned that we were going to say that. We all know what we're talking about, you know, that word. And
because when you say the word, they take your video and put it somewhere for review before they release it.
Because the vlog that we did, we had to change it to panic purchasing.
Panic purchasing.
Because
we had a different
title.
title.
Had the word in it, and that thing did not release for like a day or so. Finally, I'm like, we better change that. I think there's a problem that little did I know there was, and because I've been watching other YouTubers saying that you can't say that.
Ina Ade says, can you say hi to my daughter Jordan? She loves you guys. She is 19 months. Hi
Jordan! Hi Jordan! 19 months, how cute.
She says, MADCURLS. Hi, Jordan. Oh, my goodness.
MADCURLS. I wear my PJs with a beat face. I'm talking, that's what I'm saying. That is my going and coming clothes. I told you guys at Christmas time, that was my leisure wear, my J. Crew pajama bottoms. I'll go out street in a heartbeat. We're going to be walking doggy in the pajama bottoms.
Doing live in PJs like a slumber party. Oh my gosh, we could totally do that.
I know, we all be.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Yeah.
We've just sat up here in pajamas.
Yeah. Totally.
LA, I was trying to friend you on Facebook. Samantha Williams.
Okay, I saw that name. I didn't know, like, did you have a picture with it? If you don't have a picture, then I don't do that. I don't know. I don't think you had a picture. Did you?
You know, sometimes we'll get friend requests. I'm like, oh, we both got them. Like, I must be MADCURLS fan.
And sometimes, because, like, I really don't know sometimes, like, where they're coming from. I got, like, this weird on Instagram the other day, and you read it differently than me. I read it in a perverted kind of a way. You read it like, all right, he said he was a doctor, and he said there's two types of doctors. One that thinks with their heads and others with their tongues or something. I didn't like that at all. I never know if there's, like, weirdos out there. So I don't just, like, I used to willy-nilly, randomly just accept anybody, but now I'm like, I don't know where these people are coming from. So now that I see you on here, okay, so yeah, done. It'd be done now, doggy on my lap.
All right, guys, I think it's about that time. It's about that time.
Okay.
The goodbye roll call.
Okay. What time is it? Oh, 10:19. Oh. Is it?
Yes, girl.
All right. It's about that time.
It's about that time.
All right.
Guys, it's been fun.
Who's opening up the door? Let the crowd out.
Right. Who's handing out the goodie bags?
Stay 6 feet apart as you go through the door.
Stay 6 feet apart to go out the door. Good night, guys. We need 4-hour lives. Listen.
I know. Remember back in the day?
Girl, the good old times.
The good old days. It was before your time, doggy. It was the good old days.
You guys will see us again, I'm sure.
I'm sure you will, because we all in this together, right?
Something. Who knows lyrics? We're all in this together. High School Musical.
He's falling asleep. Yeah, he's like a statue.
And I know oh my gosh, he's falling asleep.
He's like a statue.
He's falling asleep.
It's so silly. All right. Good night, everyone. Yes, we won't be such strangers for so long next time.
Yes, you guys will be seeing us again soon. Those of you who are still out in the workforce, be safe.
Yes.
Those of you who are at home, be safe as well. Take care of yourself, mental health, all of that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be my thing, my mental health. Not losing my marbles. Being in the house. Day in and day out.
Yeah, I feel like this weight is going to get a hold of me.
Like everyone has different issues.
To do. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I told
you
you
have weight
that
issues. I have mental health issues.
Yeah, I know, because it's just. What are you doing? You want to watch? It's Paul's work. Yeah. Let me ride a bike. Stationary bike. All right, guys.
We will see you in our next live, in our next videos. There's an Alikay giveaway going on right now. You can go find that video or go check out all of our other 400 and something videos we have on our channel. Other live streams. If you enjoyed our live streams, this goes into the playlist of live streams. We have a playlist of live streams that definitely has like 80 live streams in there, dating back to somewhere in 2018 when we started going live. Lots of videos if you want more of us. Thanks for joining us. Until next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.
You have to wave 2 hands because I can't wave because doggies. Okay.
Bye. See ya.